Hey y'all, before the video starts, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely helps the video. We are on the road to 1,000, so giving us a like and giving us a comment, some feedback on our takes, what you love. If you love the content, we definitely love to hear it. And subscribing definitely helps. We're gonna put some really good content out for you guys. So make sure to follow the journey and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory Podcast. My man came on time. Perfect. I mean, I pressed record. And there's a second remaining. That's amazing, boy. That's something that you commend that, boy. That's amazing timing.
I do it.
Yeah, we got to clap for that. But hey, before we start the video, everyone make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. I hope everybody's having a happy holiday this Sunday, Monday, Saturday. A lot of things happen, and we gonna talk about it. First thing I want to talk about real quick. One question: how many backup quarterbacks is currently starting coming up this week? How many backup quarterbacks are starting? Because my whole game is backup city. I'm going to 13. That game. Mm-hmm. You said 13?
Probably.
But my whole game.
Was that a random number?
League. I feel like that's random.
I was just guessing, yeah. I thought you wanted us to guess.
So no, actually, I don't even know because I'm trying to think because I know the Bengals, the backup quarterback, low key, Jake Brown and Ballin. My matchup, 2 backup quarterbacks. I know the Vikings got a backup quarterback. Colts got a backup quarterback.
Yeah. All I can say is
the Jets.
It should be a lot of agendas pushed.
Giants.
Tommy DeVito. Yeah, boy, that boy he better than Daniel Jones. The Jets.
Falcons.
Yeah. Oh, Easton was it Easton Stick? That his name?
Yeah, from North Dakota State.
Seen a lot of starting QBs that may just be game changers. I mean, game managers.
Steelers.
Oh yeah, Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, but they look worse. So
they do look worse. Yeah. Who else? Is there anyone else I'm missing?
The Falcons.
Oh, what about the Titans? No, the Titans got. Well, I mean, maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, he isn't.
That counts.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but yeah, okay. We'll
he didn't get benched.
Definitely. Who? Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill. I think he got injured, and that's how the other guy came.
Yeah, I think he got injured, and yeah, I guess if we want to count the Titans, but that's like they guys, so it's like, yeah, I guess. The Patriots definitely because Mac Jones got benched from Wilson Bailey Zappi.
I forgot that happened actually.
It's a lot of starters playing it's a lot of starters playing like backups.
Why are the quarterbacks getting injured this year? Is there something I'm missing? Like
Drew Lock probably. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's Drew Lock. Drew Lock did play. Yeah, he did play.
Drew Cowboys legend.
There you go. I know y'all watching that having a good time. Yo, Sunday was tough, but your Monday you had good. That's why I wanted that Eagle man on here. I need y'all to see who was on the fraud alert, who's the highest of them all. But we'll see.
What on Mauricio at? Oh no, he traveling.
He in the sky. And it's a good week for him to miss too. That's a great week for him to miss. So yeah, everybody got backups. But my game, I'm going to Texans versus Browns. I bought them tickets fully saying CJ Stroud versus it's really CJ Stroud because I was going to go early and Deshaun Watson, CJ Stroud was a matchup. Watson's injured. I'm like, you know what? It's still fine. CJ can break the NFL passing record for rookie. But see, they be listening to me even when I'm not listening.
Fault. That's my fault, bro.
It is your fault, but they be listening to me because I'm telling you, bro, I said that. I didn't even say that to y'all. I said that to my father. That boy ain't gonna break no passing record. His freaking skull got cracked open in that concrete jungle, boy. So
concrete jungle.
It's Case Keenum again, but it's Case Keenum, bro.
Yeah, I saw a report that he's still out. It's crazy. 2 weeks on the protocol. Yeah,
that's the last thing. He got light sensitivity. That's so disappointing. All that money spent to watch Case Keenum versus Joe Flacco in 2023, not 2013, not 2014, in 2023. What a world we live in.
Yeah, it's a long-term investment. I'm not rushing my franchise QB back.
No, I don't need to.
I know.
Especially
y'all seen what y'all need.
Especially what your team can do without him. So, you can still win games and look great, make comebacks.
Honestly,
are you trying to push agenda? You try to come
only another QB, who went first overall was in a situation like that. Then we can really assess.
We can really assess if Bryce had Noah Brown and Dalton Schultz. You see how great he is.
And a great head coach. And somebody who the Texans all they do is win.
I'm happy he moved on from Davis Mills. Now it's on.
Oh, I'm very happy. Davis Mills. See, I think Case
Keenum.
The reason why he started
is different now.
The reason why he started because he has big game experience. Now I'm before you push your agenda, because I know because you just come out something bad, so you trying to push the agenda. But I'm gonna let it time out because I know you trying to push your agenda. But regardless, Case Keenum, he has big game experience, and that's why he started with Davis Mills. That game, when I looked at that game, we were down 13-0. I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be. But I felt like we're gonna lose the game, but I realized though, like if we just keep kicking field goals in our defense, because Will Levis ain't nothing special. I thought he'd be special with the Oilers uniforms because they were trying to troll me, but obviously it didn't work. Because I'm on you, Tennessee. Y'all trying to troll me, trying to be the Houston Oilers. And look at y'all. I eliminated y'all in y'all own town with my old uniforms. That's the perfect troll. Now they eliminated. That's perfect because y'all were trying to troll me, talking about Texans versus Oilers. That's what they put on there. And then look at it. Now you eliminated. Tough. But Case Keenum, he didn't play well throughout the game, but he had big throws. Dalton Schultz had one amazing catch, basically saved the interception, honestly. Dalton Schultz and Devin Singletary, the boys are big. Those two.
And he went to U of H. I forgot about that.
He did go to U of H, and hey, that's all we need. And my man, the kicker.
Noah Brown.
Oh, I missed that kicker, boy.
Who has scored that? I mean, did he catch the touchdown?
Yeah, he catch touchdown.
Yeah, Noah Brown went. That was a good catch too. At the end of the game.
Yeah.
What you mean, Noah Brown?
Okay, yeah, Noah Brown. Okay, I'm at all these are the MVPs of the game. I'll give you the MVPs, especially on offense, really. Or Noah Brown, really Dalton Schultz. Devin Singletary was huge. Devin Singletary is for sure big time.
He's
my
huge.
kicker.
Told you.
Fairbairn. I miss Fairbairn, boy.
Fairbairn.
I miss that kicker out there.
That 54-yard boy, that 54-yard field goal boy, I missed that boy. That boy, what's the man before? I forgot his name. I already erased that man's name from my
Matt Amendola or something like that.
That man won. He won it. I needed Fairbairn. That man Fairbairn 4 for 4. Hitting all the 50-yarders, boy.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I was watching the game, and some of them Hopkins, I don't know what he was doing. Like that looked horrendous. Like he was dropping passes that he typically catch. He just looked like he was going for the Texans, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, like somebody paid him to like throw the game because even
that man regressed.
The only thing he lost is speed, agility, stuff like that. His hands are still been, certified, but like I seen him drop a pass where he was about to get hit. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
But he played
open. Yeah, he dropped the open ball, the deep ball too.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not Hopkins. Like even throughout the year, he hasn't played like that. I mean, I watched some of the Titans games because I got Derrick Henry, who can give me 9 yards.
But that is the demon that we had to beat. Derrick Henry. Every time Derrick Henry played Texans, I know, John, I know you had Derrick Henry on your team. You expected to get 150 yards because that's what Derrick Henry do. Done that last 5 years for me.
I expected to get 2 touchdowns, but I told you, bro, he be running in quicksand. See, the only reason I like Derrick Henry on your fantasy is because when they get to the 1 yard line, they don't try to get fancy. They don't try to do nothing like that. Like, for instance, if it's 3rd and 10, they'll bring their backup running back in, Spears. He'll get them like 20 yards, and then they'll bring Derrick Henry in to, clean up. So, but I was expecting at least a touchdown, and then what's the dude name? The QB took his touchdown. So I was like, all right, whatever. I forgot his name. Will Levis.
I think he got the least amount of yards with 20 touches ever in the history of the NFL. I said that's a great way to get past that demon, boy. Shout out to D'Amico Ryans and defense.
Yeah,
them boys stepped up for sure.
Yeah, they couldn't block, bro. I was like, damn, like this D line looked pretty good, bro. I'm telling you, man. That's all jokes aside. That's real good coaching. You can see the difference in coaching.
I know. I know. I see it from last year and this year. I see the complete difference. So now this game that was supposed to mean absolutely nothing for the Houston Texans, because if we lost to Tennessee, I would think of selling my tickets. I'm not, because there's a whole family going, like a lot of people in my family going to this game, but I would want to sell these tickets because it just really wouldn't matter. But the fact that we won this game, go ahead, Maurice. Wait, go ahead, John or Lewis.
It's still gonna be entertaining. The game, it can still be entertaining.
You talking about if we lost to Tennessee? Or are you talking about just period?
Yeah, period.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I need to win that defense. I need to win like a 13-10, 16-13. I need that type of win.
Because I ain't gonna lie. I don't think y'all gonna make the. I don't think y'all gonna make the playoffs.
I don't know either, bro. I'm not. Like, I don't know either. All the injuries, especially my starting QB, and then we got that big game against the Colts. Mm-hmm. That's a lot to overcome. So
not even that. I'm just predicting that the Bills will get in. But the only way. It wouldn't affect you because only way the Bills can get in if they become division leaders.
That's the only way.
What?
That's the only way.
I mean, Miami was like. Ain't Miami like 10 and.
That's why Miami. If Miami lose one game to us, or next week when they face the Ravens. Then they
They face the
play.
Ravens. That's tough.
Then on last week they face they face each other. The Bills
That's
and the
tough.
Miami.
That's a hard schedule, but good God, what?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
But
They
will
can do
Miami
that.
still be in the playoffs?
No, they'll be out. They'll miss the playoffs.
Some of y'all, yeah.
Well,
Some
some teams gonna have to lose. Like I don't think because who in right now? You got
Cincinnati's in right now.
Cincinnati,
Indianapolis, and Cleveland.
Okay, the Colts, and who the last seed?
I think the Colts are last seed. I know
Colts,
Cleveland is Cincinnati, and Indianapolis.
All right, so I mean, I think the Colts probably will stay in. They can even take the division. So the Jags, we'll see if the Colts take the division and the Jags like come down to the seeds, they will have the advantage over the Bills. So yeah, the Bills.
Oh, they did beat the Bills, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's complicated, boy.
It's
going right to the
y'all
end, boy.
beat the Bengals, so but
Yeah,
the Bengals are still in because they beat the Bills, and I think they beat some other.
You're right.
Oh, they just beat the Colts.
Yeah, Miami
they
10-4 right now,
which is tough.
It's complicated, but this is complicated, bro. This is why I said
Miami,
we need to beat Cleveland, bro.
They definitely gonna have to flex some games because it's heating up.
You can still get
it.
It
Is.
I need to see the entire because if Miami lose to us, they'll be 10-5, and then like worst case scenario, if they lose these next two and then they play the Bills on the last game of the season, that's wraps.
But
they can finish. They can finish 10.
Yeah, but that's assuming
10-7.
Yeah, that's assuming these other teams will win out though, because everybody else, the highest next seed, like in the wild card is 8-5.
You don't think they can get 10-7? I think it's going to be a lot of teams.
No. I think the Browns should have another
9-5.
win.
The Browns are 9-5.
Yeah, the Browns should. Yeah.
I think a lot of teams get
crazy.
10-7.
Well, the Browns could come up, but the Colts.
If Miami is tied with any of those teams,
yeah.
If Miami's tied with any of those teams, they won't get in because tiebreaker. They don't have a meaningful win over the Texans. They don't have a meaningful win over the Browns.
And the Browns and
the Bills will be the Bills be conference champs. The Bills be conference champs, yeah. So
and the Colts beat the Ravens.
We got beat these two the Browns game and the Colts game. Those are freaking humongous. Case, you gotta carry, boy. Those games, that game is freaking humongous, bro. Because look, that freaking concrete destroyed my quarterback. And Maurice, I'm telling you, I don't know what the next year's schedule is. If we had New York, but I'm telling you, I'm vetoing it. It make no sense to play because I'm not trying to ruin especially in December. Should just cancel.
I'd rather. I don't know because now, like, let's say y'all win, like now they're gonna rush to get them back. So I'd rather. Well, I mean, it's too late now because y'all still gonna be in the hunt all the way to the end. If y'all would have lost last week and this week, then you could just wrap it up for the season. There's no point in bringing them back unless he need like a touchdown or two to break a record or something like that. But just let him. You know what I'm saying? You bring him back, meaningless game. I mean, well, he probably wouldn't want to sit out for the last couple games of the season, but
I need him against Indianapolis.
It's like,
that's what I need for sure. That Indianapolis game, I can't have Case Keenum go at Indy. That game is different. Last year's at Indy game was so different. It's so crazy how the last game of the year at Indianapolis last year was like that. I just want. That's interesting, bro.
The NFL, like I don't know why they keep putting us against the Commanders and the Giants at the end of the season. Put us against the Eagles. That would be more like they did 2019. That would be more entertaining. Because come on, bro, the Giants. It ain't the Commanders.
We already played the Giants twice.
No, but he's saying you've played.
I'm saying these last few years, like they've been putting us against these two teams to like. But obviously, the two, it's not gonna have any playoff implications for us at least. Going against the Giants, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But
this game,
it's
bro.
Still fun. Well, I guess they're giving us a bone because if we need like one win and we see the Giants on our schedule, yeah.
That's easy.
You're trying to play off.
The Eagles, if they lose anyone to the Giants, we get in because we'll have the conference win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the NFL cooking is heating up now. But it was boring for a while
for the Texans.
It was a big win. It's honestly one of the biggest wins. One of probably top 20 wins. Just the fact that you beat that team that's trying to troll you as we were talking a couple months ago, talking about they being petty, but that's cool because they Tennessee and that makes sense. Well, now I can be petty too because I beat you in your own house, taking my stuff. So now it's all fun and games. Now we're all cool. Now this Cleveland game, I'm gonna go to this Cleveland game. I know this game gonna be one of them games that's gonna make me really nervous. I need the defense to step up. Joe Flacco. Hey, I don't know. We'll see what happens, boy. That game, Case Keenum, bro. You got to give me one more. I just need one more. That's all.
One more.
I need one more game, boy.
On the bright side of Amari Cooper on the road.
One more day.
Sometimes he don't show up. I don't know how he's been with the Browns, but with us, the road games.
I always see Amari Cooper get like 60-yard touchdowns just randomly.
I hope not, boy.
It's always like a 60-yard touchdown, and it's never him like.
Flacco,
it's never him.
He ain't been scared either. He been letting it ring.
It's almost like a 20-yard pass, and then somebody just can't tackle, and he'll break it always down the sideline.
Yeah, he did have a good play last week.
It's gonna come down to your offense.
I like the Texans, the corners. I like the two corners from the Texans.
Yeah, Stingley, my guy. Stingley was like.
What's the guy on the other side?
You talking about Nelson? You talking about?
So, I don't know. Both of them. Well, 24. Which one is 24?
24 Stingley.
Okay, I could have sworn the other one was balling too, but I gotta go. I gotta look at the film again.
I like
they both
Stingley,
was
boy,
like having good games, even against the Broncos.
Yeah, Stingley was playing really well against them.
Y'all offense need to have a very good day because that's a very tough defense y'all playing.
We need to have. I don't know about a really good game. I think our defense need to have a really good game. I don't know how. Singletary, don't get Pierce. Pierce didn't get a lot of touches last game. Thank goodness, because Pierce, it's not it. Pierce is not the man for this team, boy. It's Singletary. Get that man the rock. Let that man carry, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Nico Collins is practicing though. Nico Collins is practicing. Thank goodness. His calf. He play in New York, so his calf gets destroyed. But but hey, we back in. Nico playing. Case, we give you everybody we can, boy. Tank Dell, he out. But we give you everyone else we can, bro. Now you got Noah Brown, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, Singletary, Bobby Slowick, bro. You gotta make this man help this man cook, bro. Because Myles Garrett.
Your line there too? What about your line? Offensive line.
Yeah, they should be. They're all good. I know.
Got a good offensive line coach.
The funniest thing, like I said, that Jets game, right? I lost my number 2 pick and my number 3 pick. That man Will Anderson in a walking boot. I said, man, you destroyed my whole freaking first round picks, bro. That's
Will Anderson. He injured
in a walking boot. Yeah, he gone for he probably gone for a couple of weeks. He in a walking boot, playing on that stadium. I got one man got his head cracked up, another man can't walk. That's tough.
Concrete jungle.
Negligence, boy. That's negligence.
I'll take the not being able to walk.
There's nothing you can't do.
In my head, especially as a QB, you need your head.
Watch y'all play the NFC East next year. Y'all gotta go to play the Giants.
No, I don't think we do. Because I hope to God, I'm not. We played the NFC East last year. We faced the NFC South.
So and we're not going to be.
West?
Yeah.
I think they'll fix the turf this year.
Y'all got the Niners next year? Ooh.
No, I don't know. When did I play Green Bay? Maybe we do have the NFC West. Maybe I
think the NFL, if they know what's best for them, I think this will be the year they do something, bro. They make too much money, bro. Like how much? I wonder how much it costs to change it, to pull up the turf and put grass down. I mean, you got a whole.
Cheap.
No, think about turf.
It's costing you, bro. Yeah. It's costing you sales.
No, the thing about turf, it's the foundation that they put it on. That's the thing about turf. You can't if they put it on. Yeah, if they put it like on the straight concrete, they'll need to like dig up that concrete and do a better job of putting that. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine you got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I don't think
probably lost about $1 million by losing Aaron Rodgers.
They don't do it because outdoors. It's outdoors, and they also host other things that aren't football there.
Yeah.
Really?
They probably use concrete. Yeah, they host like concerts and shit. Like Beyonce have her concert there and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to play that.
Right.
But I'm sure the reason why they probably use concrete is one because it's outdoors. It's outdoors, and building shit on concrete is a lot more stable.
I mean, NRG hosts the rodeo.
Boy, you ain't supposed to put no turf for no concrete. You are never supposed to put no turf for no concrete.
Man, that's negligence, bro. We say because they
got
concerts, you want to kill people because of... Go ahead, Maurice.
And also, it's New York, so they're making some... I don't care about that.
Bro, the reason your season like this is because of your turf,
I think it's more actually New Jersey as well because I think it's on New Jersey's.
The reason your season like this is because of y'all turf. Y'all whole season like this right now.
For a year.
Y'all need like
no home
Aaron
game
Rodgers,
for y'all.
bro.
No home game. Hey, I wouldn't mind playing at
y'all stadium.
We play at the
Showroom
our training center. Let's play at the training center.
Bro, I want to play on some grass. I want to land on grass when I get hit. How
We
much
do got
money
some
y'all
grass
you think
there.
you lost from not playing for Aaron Rodgers being injured the whole year? How much money you think the New York Jets potentially lost in ticket sales, merchandise, and all that? How much money you think
A
they lost?
bill.
How much money?
Yeah,
Probably
Lou said
like
$1 billion. What'd you say?
I do. I believe
300 million, maybe.
300 million.
Yeah,
I think $1 billion.
How much it cost to replace that turf? You think?
Way less than that.
So the return on investment probably wonderful.
Yeah,
that's probably a wonderful return.
But they have other things that goes there.
But what's the most selling?
Also, what am I replacing it with though? Real grass.
Whatever
real
works.
Again, is not
whatever else.
Everybody else better for it. They got all these smart people. They need to figure it out.
Yeah, you can. I want to hear that. You in New York, man.
I mean, again, I think they should replace it.
Like
the Maggies, architecture.
Put you a big old like a sheet of just rubber up under it. How about that? I don't know. Cushion or something.
Money not an issue for them, so I don't. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
money,
like who got
be an issue.
Yeah,
the Johnson family. That, they out there moving vaccines.
I'm pretty sure the fans will donate to get a new stadium.
Oh, look,
what's y'all population like?
What, 8 million?
And
there's New Jersey too. Yeah, New Jersey as well.
Also,
everybody put $2. Come on, bro. $5.
When did Saquon get injured? He got injured. He got injured in MetLife.
Saquon.
Did he get injured in MetLife?
There's a 50% chance he play half the games.
If not, I mean, his body was weakened from playing there.
Yeah, playing there because his knees giving out. Bro, look. Your season. Remember Aaron Rodgers with the flag? I saw that. I said, boy, that's money right there. You look at that. That's money. People putting that's something. That's marketable. But I put money into that, and that's gone. That's immediately gone, bro.
You're forgetting the amount of hype they put behind this season
and TV deals.
HBO. The TV deals, the run on ESPN, Around the Horn, Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Pat McAfee, like Skip, like
the ultimate setup.
The ultimate setup and the ultimate letdown. It was just,
and it's because it's because of that turf, and I only experienced it live and in person. Boy.
And
it's your offensive line too. But it's one thing if that just was you just got hurt on the turf and no one else did. Everybody get hurt on that turf.
That boy Aaron Rodgers did a five-step drop back and was like, man, what is this? Like, he can't push off or nothing. This is terrible.
You gave that man a bad offensive line and that turf? Good God.
But
how you gonna survive that?
I ever told y'all that I sort of knew this show was gonna happen? Well, sort of. I ain't gonna say the only reason why I said it's crazy. The only reason why I said that is because once I saw that nigga, I told Jesse this. Once I saw that Bill Belichick take my offensive lineman, he traded with the Steelers just so we couldn't get that offensive tackle from Ohio State. Smart. Once I saw that shit, I said, bet that shit gonna whoop us in the ass. And there you go.
Man, I remember that because I said, is that Dwayne Brown? Because I remember he played for us. Like, is that Dwayne Brown? That man got beat clean. Destroyed that man Rodgers. Boy, that's tough.
I knew it. Once I saw Dwayne Brown, Dwayne Brown had good year last year, but 3 months has passed. Or actually more than that. 6 months, 7 months has passed at that point.
Mega. And aging is much quicker when you in your late 30s.
Exactly.
Aging go much quicker. So, that's what y'all presented him. Y'all gave him everything. Y'all gave him weapons, running backs, defense. Boy, y'all ain't give him y'all gave him none to step on and no one to protect him. That's what y'all ain't give him.
No, we asked.
At least, I mean, he kind of recouping some of y'all money talking about he coming back. So, like,
some people like, maybe I should buy a jersey.
A little interesting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he trying to get some of that money back.
He already said he ain't coming back.
Yeah, he trying to get some of it. I mean, y'all lost a lot, but you know what I'm saying? When people got to watch Zach
Wilson,
what
would my season have been if this actually not a perfect season because perfect season we would go undefeated, but
playoff minimum
most likely. How will likely? No, give me like a record. Give me like a team. What's a team?
What team would you be like if you had Aaron Rodgers playing the whole year?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be Detroit. Maybe Detroit. Like
really,
like
I would have said the Texans. 100%.
Oh, you think you'd be like 8?
Without a doubt, I would have been the Texans.
You thought
elaborate on that.
Many losses?
Without a doubt, I think.
Okay, what you mean by that though?
because like
defense,
again we
like-
play the same system and defense as well.
Y'all play what?
Because like they got Derek Stingley, We got Sauce Garner. I got Cashman, which came from us. We got
he got hurt too. That's the.
he also got hurt. Yeah, we got bro. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on my man's name right now. Mosley.
Oh yeah, CJ. Yeah.
Y'all got. Well, I mean, y'all have a better edge. I feel like y'all edges are better than ours. Cause we have Bryce Huff, but he's only like
Oh,
a
he
little
played
bit
good
better.
though. I remember he played
Exactly.
well.
He's more like a third down.
Y'all got
But
that
I
dude
still
that apologized.
and we also
Forgot his
y'all
name.
have we have a little bit of
Quentin
weapons.
Williams.
Y'all also got weapons too. He apologized. I forgot about that. Yeah, he also
Yeah, he
apologized
said,
to himself when he bless you. Thank you, dumbass. When he blessed himself. But I think it would have been similar to the Texans.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
You think? I don't think.
Yeah,
it would be I don't think it would have been that
Dolphins,
good.
They're
That
not
great,
Dolphins,
that
they're
was that
Lions.
good.
I think Lions.
Lions?
I mean, because
What are
they
Lions
have
now?
like
Yes,
they have
bro.
bad
now.
losses, but they go through their wins, but they have some bad losses that make you
What are
say
the Lions
maybe
now?
they
What are the
fraudulent.
record?
They
10-4.
10-4.
I don't know if I would have been that good. No.
All right, so y'all still would have beat the
I don't know if-
Bills. Y'all would have
Yeah,
lost to the
whatever.
Cowboys.
Yeah,
Y'all would have beat
That's
the
hilarious.
Patriots.
When Aaron Rodgers play, you don't think that? I continue. Let's
Yeah,
whatever.
y'all would have
Continue,
beat the
bro. We'll take it.
Patriots. Y'all would have beat the Chiefs based off how the game went, like defensive wise, and how good Zach Wilson played. So just imagine if you had Aaron Rodgers instead of him. So I could definitely see y'all beating the Chiefs. Y'all beat the Broncos. I mean, is that gonna change? Y'all probably still beat them. Y'all beat the Eagles. Appreciate that. Then y'all y'all beat the Giants. I mean, come on. Like y'all lost to the Chargers, 27-6.
I think y'all beat the Chargers.
Yeah.
think
With Aaron
y'all-
Rodgers, y'all
wasn't
come on, Aaron
y'all-
Rodgers. Come on, bro.
I don't know. Been
Okay,
I
y'all
don't
lost to
know.
the Raiders.
We will Jets.
Y'all beat
We
the
got the
Raiders,
Jets a few
bro.
times.
Okay, I mean, if you want to give y'all one game, all right, fine, I'll give you that
I
game.
will, at
But
least
for the
one
most
of those
part,
games,
y'all beat the Raiders, and then
You're
y'all
too
lost to the
negative,
Bills.
man. Hold on.
Which
He's
the
too-
Bills is fine. The
Dog,
Bills
he's
is
too
fine.
negative.
Y'all split one.
I
Then
mean,
you
man,
got
Maurice living that-
then you got the
8-6?
Dolphins.
8-6 negative? Like what's wrong with being the
Ooh.
Texans are good.
Ooh, you
What's
lost to
wrong with
the.
being the Texans?
Okay, I'll say you would have split with the Dolphins. So you lost to the Dolphins 34-13. I don't know if that
I
was
ain't lost
home, but
30
let's
zip.
say y'all lost that one.
That
Y'all
was
lost to
home.
the
And that-
Falcons. Come on,
Yeah,
bro,
they
that's a
They
win.
did lose the Falcons. The
You're
Falcons
too
won.
negative.
Y'all blew the
Wait,
Texans out. Which,
Yeah, he blew us up.
if Aaron Rodgers there, you saying y'all would have lost?
Nah, yeah, whatever.
I just think around
Okay, y'all
86
beat-
we will.
y'all
I
would
was
beat
around
the
that.
Texans. All right,
Because
y'all
some
lost
of them
to
will
the
have to
Dolphins.
lose. Now we're going to use the Commanders.
30-0. Then you got your Commanders, easy to Browns, say you lose, and the Patriots. So, bro, come on now.
Y'all would be
Y'all would have been a solid team. Y'all probably would have been
That's
like
what I'm
the
saying.
third
Well, it's the
seed.
Texans. Well,
Y'all
bro,
been
it's the
third
Texans
seed.
not a good. Were the Texans not a good team before they got injured? You make it sound like the Texans were not just Texans
never
were
good.
not a good team. They were
When?
never a good team.
Wait,
Never
That
a
man
good
Lewis. That
team.
man Lewis is hate. That's
What?
just hate.
I'm saying they were never a good
but we're
team.
not. We're not. There's levels. We're not at the.
But
Yeah,
okay, I'll put
Aaron
it like
Rodgers,
this.
I don't think we'll be
Y'all,
at that level.
They're good
y'all
with no
defense is
expectations.
very different though.
Yeah, bro.
We play the
You
same
have a-
defense. They come from the
No,
49ers
no.
defense.
The Texans defense,
no.
they
You got
they
better
rely
players.
more on opportunity. Now the Texans defense are like, okay, when the game is on the line, they may go get an interception, but they'll probably give up like 24 points. The
But you don't
Jets
have- you
defense,
don't-
if you have Aaron Rodgers, y'all are more like we give up 12, 13 type points and we more shut down out the entire game. The Texans are more like us, like, okay, we'll give up some points, but when the game is on the line, we'll probably go get a pick, we'll get a stop,
So we're the
and we'll
opposite.
give our
When the
QB
game
a
is out
time.
on line, we gonna get blown out.
Yeah,
When the game is on,
When the game is on the line,
Are
get
you-
blown out.
or when the game on line, we not gonna get. We gonna give up a touchdown. Is that what you're saying? At the
You
game-
not listening?
Wait,
Maurice, hold on.
I
Hold
said
on.
nah. Wait.
Wait,
Are you
wait.
really?
I know
are
you're
you
not
really,
trying to roast us.
Hold on.
Wait, 'cause
Wait,
I
what?
think am I tripping? You said,
Hold on.
wait, was he trying to roast us?
Wait.
No,
What
he
you-
was-
Roast who? I'm just trying to
that man
understand.
defense.
Wait, you said when the
Wait,
game
wait.
is on the line, we give up a touchdown? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, because you were saying I'm assuming the opposite of the Texans. We would have been the opposite of the Texans.
Oh, you
When
said
the game is on the line.
because you said you
Well,
like
that
with
man got
Cowboys,
defense
and then you said
mechanism,
when the
boy.
game is on the line, we give up a touchdown.
What I said the Cowboys? I
No,
just
he
remember. I don't
said
remember.
the Cowboys.
He had said, but that was just a defense
Honestly,
mechanism.
I don't remember anything
Oh,
about
wait,
the
wait a minute.
Cowboys.
I was looking at the scale. I was like, hold on, bro. I know he trying to.
Why-
But
why
no,
you
I'm
so
not saying that's
negative?
what y'all do. But I'm
Bro,
saying like y'all
how
locked
is
down.
being
It's a different
Why you so
defense.
negative? Why you so
How
negative,
is
Maurice?
That man
How
Maurice
is
seen
being-
much pain, boy. But go
No,
ahead,
bro.
Maurice.
Hold on.
how is being the
Pause.
Texans bad, bro? I don't. The Texans
It's not
at the end of
bad.
the The Texans had a good year.
It's where
regardless, the Texans had a
your
good year.
team was last year, and then what you added this year. The Texans are doing great for the situation that they were in last year. The Texans are a scary team to face in the playoffs. Fine.
When you say that, when you say that,
it's levels to this.
You claim it. First of all, the Texans are overachieving, and that's what you're basically implying. When in reality, y'all would have had expectations. Y'all defense is not the same. Let's get that straight. You have a monster in the middle, Quinnen Williams. They don't. The Texans have nothing like that.
That man hurt me, boy. You beat my monster for sure, boy.
You have a canine at fucking at corner with Sauce, and you got a little miniature, miniature canine in the other corner. Ain't no
they got another corner. No,
that guy Reed. John literally was just talking about both corners being good on the Texans.
No,
but I didn't say we. Just make it we the exact.
No. It's levels to this, bro. He was an all-pro.
But you make it seem like we exactly the same.
Texans were good. Yes, they had good corners. But it's a difference from being a good corner and being an all-pro.
Yeah. All-pro, like this is levels, Maurice.
Bland is
I understand. Yes,
Trayvon is a great to be exact. It's levels to it, bro.
Okay, so I know. So what I'm trying to. So what you need to be? I got to be exactly on point. Exactly on point. I can't say the Texans and the Jets don't have some similarities. Do they not have some?
Is CJ a good? Is CJ a good QB?
Hell yeah.
What is Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers, he a good QB?
Yes.
Or is he great?
Yes.
He older now. I don't know.
At the bare minimum.
What, the year before last?
No.
At the bare minimum. At the bare minimum.
You have really humbled.
I've always been humble. Tell you.
Yeah, no. He been through it, so you gotta be humble.
At the bare minimum, Aaron Rodgers the bare minimum. He's a good QB. The bare minimum, CJ is a good QB. Oh, what is wrong with that? What is that bad?
Is not good. He's great.
Garrett Wilson or the entire Texans receiver room combined? Who?
No, I mean combined. I don't know about Tank
Dell was playing good.
You trying to cook my
before he got injured. That's what I'm saying. Tank Dell helped me in fantasy.
He's about to be a first all-pro rookie.
Yeah, he was killing in fantasy for me.
Is he a top 10 or top 11 receiver in today's NFL?
No, he's not.
Okay,
yes,
but we can't.
So you wait. Let me put it like this.
You add it all together. You should just say Nico.
Who would you pick first in fantasy, Jesse? Did you pick Tank Dell first, or did you pick Garrett Wilson? Who did you pick first?
I picked Garrett Wilson because I expect Aaron Rodgers to make Garrett Wilson Devontae Adams.
That's what we're saying. Like, it's levels to it. That don't mean they're not good. Tank Dell had a phenomenal season.
This phenomenal course where we thought crazy. Y'all had a top 10 roster in the league, and you're over comparing it to the Texans. We didn't even have no expectations for the Texans.
But look, watch this.
I'm looking for similarity.
No, but here's the point. I'm gonna try to help with Maurice. Maybe because our schedule will be easier than the Jets schedule. I assume it's probably easier. Who do the Jets play? What division y'all playing? Y'all play the NFC West or North? What division?
The NFC East.
Oh, the East. Okay.
And
that's okay.
And they beat the Eagles.
And they beat what?
Of course, they was gonna lose to us. They beat the Eagles. Giants. They ain't got the Giants, and you got Commanders.
Your schedule is probably harder than mine. So maybe since your schedule gonna be harder than mine, since we were obviously last place in our division, you can almost say that the record could be around the same because of that fact.
Okay, but now we have sample sizes. If we go through and look through all their games, it was at all the points where it's like, okay, if you had Aaron Rodgers, a lot of those turned to win. The games that y'all lost. Okay, y'all beat the Bills. That's there. Cowboys. Okay. I mean, hey, you know what that was.
Aaron Rodgers great against Dallas. I don't know.
Do y'all beat the Patriots?
How many times you gonna emphasize that Cowboys win?
Do y'all beat the Patriots? Y'all lost 15-10. Do y'all beat the Patriots? If y'all had Aaron Rodgers.
We probably won't.
Y'all gonna beat the Patriots.
I fucking hate playing. I hate playing the Patriots.
23-20.
I feel it, boy.
With Zach Wilson going off. So I think I would give Aaron Rodgers the edge
understand,
over Zach
yes.
So a lot of these games,
but okay, look, if CJ was on the team, you don't think we've done the same thing? So CJ,
y'all definitely would have.
But that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I didn't say we're not. The Jets and the Texans clearly are not the same exact team. Clearly, obviously, but they do have similarities. They do have similar. Not everything is perfect, one for one. Yes, they don't have a defensive tackle, but they also have.
You can do that for any team. Let's do the Broncos.
I think it's from the 49ers. It's from the 49ers.
The Broncos have two. They got two corners like that. I know they got one obviously, but they got a second corners like
Jesse,
that.
Do you
the Cowboys, yes, we know we got that.
You need Jared here, bro. Huh?
Do you think y'all two corners are great? You know, you got one really good cornerback.
No,
but the other one, I said he played well. I don't know if he's great.
I have a solid. I have a solid.
It doesn't have to be great,
but I have a solid deep. Derek Stingley though. Derek Stingley has been playing very great the last.
You got the Broncos corners. The Broncos corners are solid too. They're just as good as the Jets. I'll take. You got what's his name? Sertan. I would take him over Sauce. So there you go. I don't know their second corner.
But they say overall totality. That's what I'm
saying. So if you want to use the Broncos,
or is he a safety?
You can compare y'all to the Broncos.
Simmons is a safety.
Jared here, bro. Yeah, he's a safety. I need Jared. Give me the info, bro. But
what's and
also they come with a four.
What's your second corner name? Maurice.
DJ Reed.
Yeah, DJ Reed's a dog.
I understand that. Again, y'all going for one. I feel like y'all really trying to go one for one. Like I'm saying, they the exact same.
I hear what you're saying,
bro. The only thing that's comparable is the quarterback. Anything else you say is some bull.
I mean, it's 49ers. It's the 49ers. I think. I mean,
it's the 49ers defense. I don't.
I think that's.
And there's also they literally come from the same. Again, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's definitely got to just be me because I fully believe they have similarities. I would have said
have similarities to a lot of teams.
I think it's the coaching staff you think about most, but I'd say this.
No. Okay, well, let's forget the players and stuff. You saying what you thought your record was going to be?
Yeah, I mean, obviously
that's what really got us. Nah, y'all record would have been. I'm not saying way better because that's crazy, but y'all record would have been significantly better.
So it's a 2-win difference. Because what are the Dolphins? On the Dolphins around that point?
10-4.
I say y'all about.
So we're talking about two.
Okay, no, probably about 3 or 4 games. Y'all the one.
Y'all be 9-5 with 10-4 right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Just from what we saw, we can add a win.
Just one game.
Look, let's add a win to the Chiefs.
It is one game, yeah.
Let's add a win to the Chargers. Let's add a win to the Raiders. Let's add a win to the Falcons. That's 4. That's 4 wins.
One of them games. I feel like one of them games we have to lose.
Okay, that's 3
Falcons.
wins.
Yes. I'll say we lose to Chargers. Fine, let's lose to Chargers.
Why?
Maybe beat the Raiders. I just said because at least one of those games we had. I would say one of those games you got. I would say we lose.
That's 3 more wins, and now you're in the playoffs.
I think we made the playoffs. We'll be in the playoffs or in the hunt for the playoffs. How about that? I'll just say that. Let me just instead of saying records, I'll say we'll be in the playoffs or in the hunt for the playoffs.
Because I think it'll be Bills, y'all, Dolphins. 3 y'all have been in, and then maybe all the rest of us have been trying to fight in for that last 7.
And imagine how much better your running back would have been with Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, but your whole team, Garrett Wilson. That's why I'm like gone. I've been eliminated, bro. Garrett Wilson was gonna be so great, bro. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. He had that touchdown. He had that touchdown in preseason. I said, oh man, I was excited. I'm 6-8 and eliminated. Didn't even get to participate. That's tough.
Concrete jungle.
Alan Lazard just play like he don't really care. Like, all right, whatever. Like, I ain't got my dude with me. It's kind of whatever.
Yeah, you don't play with Zach
Alan
Wilson.
Lazard.
All pro, but
he would have been good.
What happened to Zach Wilson?
He playing.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
I saw Trevor Siemian.
He got knocked out.
They said Cam should have been in. In no way, Trevor should play over him.
Look at my dad playing.
Cam Superman Newton.
Cam who?
Yeah, he good. That's my man, boy.
Nobody could have saved this season except for Aaron Rodgers. No quarterback could have brought him. Maybe wait.
Maybe Carson Wentz.
What's Jake Browning?
No, yeah, Jake Browning looking good, boy. Or get Josh Dobbs for 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
Or maybe Cooper Rush. Who knows?
Ooh.
Maybe a little bit.
Or should take Davis Mills. See what Davis Mills made.
That's a superstar.
Yeah, man.
Should take Davis Mills off my hands, boy.
Davis Mills.
No. That man needs to be on the couch, somebody's couch.
See if y'all can fix him.
not the Jets. He need to go to like Andy Reid, or he need to go to the Bengals where you already got a foundation established. That's why they was talking about Joe Burrow.
Because y'all are far from the Jets are far from some QB gurus. They can't fix nobody. You need to come on. You need to come and fix that.
Something wrong with that.
When you got T. Higgins, Boyd, and Jamar, like
you better come to the Jets already.
Should the Jets draft the quarterback? Should the Jets draft the quarterback first or second round next year?
100%.
Yeah, I think we should.
Second
I hope we
round.
draft offensive lineman. I hope we draft offensive lineman
Yeah.
in one of those 2 rounds too.
Yeah. First
If
and
we
second round.
if we don't come out of this draft with one of them 2 motherfuckers, that shit over, bro.
You
I'll
know
be like
who-
Aaron Rodgers. Just pack your bags. Just go back to Cancun or some shit. Smoke your weed wherever you want to go.
And I
Go in
got the
dark
perfect
room.
quarterback who they should draft.
Oh,
Go ahead.
ooh, he
You
said
scout.
he got the perfect.
And
Whoa.
then watch highlights of him too. I have to
Oh,
go
you
watch
know,
highlights
I
for
might
many
afterwards.
months. Watch highlights.
The Heisman winner, Jaden Daniels.
Oh, you want me to get you want me to get LSU?
I think you should.
Yeah.
I want to go to Atlanta. I don't know. I want to go to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I want to go to
Atlanta, they need to be.
They ain't fighting coach.
I'm paid for. I want a seasoned QB like that's gonna come in and connect with
Another.
Pitts.
I don't know. Literally, I don't know who else.
let's get
What
this
other season
rolling.
QBs out there?
Well, yeah,
Drake
Maybe
May.
not getting Drake May. They're not getting
Yeah,
Caleb
Drake-
Williams or Drake May. Maybe Michael Penix.
Yeah,
Oh,
Michael Penix,
that's
I
what you
heard
mean. Oh,
from
okay. I thought you
Washington.
meant
Yeah.
a veteran QB.
Let me see. What's the draft?
Like an older QB.
I want y'all. I want. They need. You need
That's
to draft the
online.
quarterback,
Please
and
give
then
me a lineman.
Yeah.
I mean, you need that too.
I
You
would
need
go
new-
with a
you need
veteran.
new field. That's what you need.
Because-
Draft a new field, but
I'm a hey, I ain't
Draft a
lying.
new field.
We can have a whole what's name. We can go over. We can get in our recruiting bag, our drafting bag. We can.
oh yeah,
on
Bo
episode.
Nix. I feel like they get Bo. Yeah,
Oh
we can
yeah,
get
Bo
somebody.
Nix.
Bo Nix old as hell
JJ
though.
McCarthy. Get your old player, boy.
Actually,
JJ
like,
McCarthy from Michigan.
I would not get JJ McCarthy. He has more flaws than
Who you play
Okay.
for?
he played
He plays for
Michigan. Michigan.
What about the Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers?
He's going back. He's going back to Texas.
Oh, you going back? Oh, tough.
Yeah.
I guess they made the playoffs. I feel it.
Don't they got what's his name?
Archie Manning.
The Manning.
Yeah.
Arch Manning. I think that's probably
He's QB2 right now because
transfer boy. Now you
he still
He
needs to
transferred.
develop.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, he ain't transferred. He's still there.
Oh, what's that?
who getting Caleb now? Who's getting Caleb? Is Chicago? Is that
I thought
safe
Chicago.
for Chicago?
Chicago
No,
said they're not
it's
gonna-
too. They're not gonna what?
I don't think they're going to. That's what I heard. That's what
I wouldn't get it
every-
either.
Yeah,
Bro,
everyone's
Justin
saying
Fields-
they're keeping Justin Fields. And
Justin
they may
Fields has
either
been balling.
take
If you-
Marvin,
if you
or
watch
trade
the
back and
games-
get Marvin.
If you watch the games, like you definitely see some improvement week to week.
He's-
I've seen improvement from Justin Fields. Even like this last game, they should have won. Dude didn't
I
catch
don't
the
know.
ball. He had a lot of Go ahead.
Wow.
Nah,
Go
Justin
ahead,
Fields
go
is
ahead.
definitely improving, bro. Like if you, because I got Sunday tickets, so I be watching the game. I just whatever's on. If you like actually watch the games and like see his reads and a lot of his receivers, like besides DJ Moore, like they dropping. Like he had a couple open touchdowns and he extend plays and score touchdowns that a lot of QBs can't make. And I don't have no reason to hype him up, but just from what I see, I would keep him. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting no college QB. If you're not winning in college, I don't care, bro. I don't want you to come in.
I mean,
I don't
hey,
think
a
you
lot
about
of
to come
quarterbacks don't
in
win in college, bro.
and
a lot
win
of
for
quarterbacks don't
us.
win in college.
Well, I'm saying if you giving up everything for them, like I understand why you give up everything for Joe Burrow. I understand why you gave up everything for Trevor Lawrence, even though his record is the same as Daniel Jones. But I understand why you did it. These guys,
Continue.
these guys are winners in college. I mean, you come into supposedly a bad team, and now you couldn't do it in college, and I'm supposed to expect you to be able to do it in the pros, where it's supposed to be harder, more challenging, faster, stronger,
I'll tell you
smarter.
this though, Chicago. But here's the thing: if you pass on Caleb Williams, he go to another team and he ball, your job effectively over. You better
live with that.
Justin Fields better be a superstar next year because your job is effectively ended.
But the thing
Only
is,
thing I would
these
say
guys
is
are not
John-
going to come to your. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. So I understand the winning aspect, but you got to understand college is much, much different than the leagues. There's a lot more factors going in. So I would say, especially in this year, the most talented quarterbacks are not coming from winning programs, and that's okay. Because the powers of the NFL, I mean, college football, how they work, the biggest school's going to get the best talent. That's why they win every year in and year out. C.J. Stroud came from Ohio State, and you know how many other quarterbacks came for previous from him? You had rest in peace Dwayne Haskins. You had it's a pipeline.
Fields.
Justin
JT Barrett was
Fields,
one of them.
yeah, JT Barrett.
JT Barrett.
You know,
I remember JT Barrett, but
Yeah.
or was it Cardale
But-
Jones? Go back.
Oh
in the day.
shit!
Cardell Jones. the thing is, I understand the winning aspect. It's too many factors that go in to winning in the college level. USC, what's propping Caleb up so high is because he's a great quarterback and he has great intangibles. But USC's defense couldn't stop a cold, John. I promise. I seen them give up 40 points in one half to Colorado. Like.
Damn.
It's that so this you can't control that. You know, this is aspects you can't, and this is college. You know, people getting whooped 70-0. Is just too many of those like Jaden Daniels, who I'm mentioning LSU. I mean, they had a pretty good season, but they're not in the playoffs. All the winning teams are in the playoffs.
It's hard to win in college. Yeah, you got the program.
And another
So I'm
quarterback,
saying, like,
another quarterback y'all should look out for if he can get healthy and can be the same. Florida State's Travis. What was his name? Travis Hunter?
I thought
Not Travis
he
Hunter.
wasn't playing no more. Oh, he's still.
No.
I thought he said he retired or something. He wasn't playing no more.
No. He's still
retired.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, like it was like a hip drop tackle or something that injured him, and he.
Yeah.
Is that what you talking about? Okay.
I believe so, but it ruined Florida State's chances of getting in the playoffs.
Oh, that was the whole ordeal. Yeah,
that was the whole ordeal because they didn't have him, and he was the whole reason why they went 13-0. And they look like a totally different team when they in those last two games, barely beating Louisville. You know.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, but the problem with that is like you want these players to come to certain organizations and elevate them. The Bears is not an organization that you go to win, or not necessarily to win. It's not. I don't expect you to come to the Bears and all of a sudden to be a winner. Even like Zach Wilson, if Zach Wilson went to the right situation, his projections would be a lot. Like if he happened to end up at the 49ers, I'm not saying he would have been Brock Purdy. I'm not saying he would have been great, but he would have been a lot different than what he is right now. So it's certain organizations that I rather, me personally, I would have took CJ over Bryce.
That's only a team.
Just because of like, I don't want to call him a project QB, but it's like a project QB.
Are you talking about Bryce? You talking about?
Yeah, like I don't believe. Not that I don't believe in him, because you can go get a Russ. But look what Russ is without his situation. Look what Russ is without. You need a great situation, and you expect these players that don't know what winning is. Well, I don't. Going based off this season alone, I don't know his like totality of his career.
Yeah, but Bryce had a run. With your logic, Bryce should have been number one. Came from Alabama. They were winning. He went to the championship.
No, okay, but I'm not saying that you have to win every game. But I'm saying there's some games that are more winnable. If you at Alabama, then of course it's an asterisk next to you because they have a lot of talent around them. Of course that. But I'm just saying let me go look at his like who did they lose to? That's what's more important. Who is he losing to?
Based on your logic,
and not only was he losing, he had like 4 interceptions in a game or something like that. Like he was having a lot of interceptions in these games. So you're losing, and you saying our defense isn't good, but okay, you're throwing interceptions as well.
Well, based on your logic, we're gonna have quarterbacks from the same schools over and over and over again. And
I mean, it's Georgia not directly. It's not 1-to-1. Of course, there's some discretion in there. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to be. I'm saying I understand why I understand why certain QBs went first overall, and they talking about like this generational. Justin Fields is still like a good QB at the moment. Like he has progressed. I know Jesse, you said you want to see some progression, but if you watch his games, you will definitely. I'll send you some plays. Like he's definitely progressing now that they got DJ Moore. Now that they got the tight end that's balling. Now their defense is giving up some play. I mean, stopping, making some plays. They beat the Lions. I think they beat the Lions, and they got some solid wins. They were in a great position to beat the Browns. Of course, the play just didn't. The guy Mooney didn't make the catch, so it's just hey, I'm seeing progression. What you're saying to do is look what you did with Bryce. Look what you did to get Bryce Young. Look what you did to get Bryce Young. You went and gave up your whole team. That's the stuff that you. That's the problem. If you go give up your whole team for a project,
but
that ain't it.
That was a dumb. Remember, they just traded up like 2 spots. But yeah, go ahead, Maurice. My bad.
What you about to say?
Wait, what? Oh,
you had a whole thing going. What you about to say?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say.
It's to me like and I'm not the best because again, I ain't getting no good QB yet. But it's to me, it's like it's more to like a QB that I want to see. I want to see a progression in the things that you are doing wrong more than the things that you already know that you can do. Like I know Justin Fields can do all them. Like he got the talent, but the problems with that he was having was like the bad stuff. It was the turnovers, right? He can't throw. He can't throw in anticipation. Seeing the field, stuff like that. The thing, like Zach Wilson, I know he can make them throws. Yes, we see that shit in the pro day. Some dumb shit. That's fool my ass. Fool my ass. But like the thing is, the problems with that ride was the dumb shit that he would do. Throwing cross body on the opposite side of the hash, all the way across the field. Shit like that. I haven't watched Justin Fields' game, so I don't know if he's corrected that. Then maybe.
If I'm the Bears, I would give.
You gotta watch the games, bro. He's definitely.
If I'm the Bears, I would give Justin Fields like a 1 or 2 year prove it deal because the Bears need to look in themselves in the mirror, and this goes back to my rule I was coming with of how these organizations are not organized before they make a pick. They got to understand that they failed Justin Fields. How many coaches have he had since he's been in the league? Sure. There's been zero stability. Just this season, you finally give him a 1.5, a number 1.5 type receiver. I remember one season y'all had him going out there with all like number 3 receivers. Like it was just straight number 3. What? No defense on his back, and you just asking him to like, hey, fix it. It's like, no, you need to give him. I told you how you should be doing it. You should prepare the team around the quarterback position. So when you place a quarterback in there with a solid offensive line, with an okay running game, with a number 1 to 2, you know what I'm saying, and a solid defense behind you, similar to what the Texans did. Congratulations. Yeah, the Eagles. I mean, but they did that after they got hurt. But yes, I need you. This is how you evaluate a quarterback. Give him everything he needs, and then evaluate him, and then see what he's doing wrong.
You know, the funny thing about Justin Fields. Let me say one funny thing about Justin Fields. Justin Fields may be the Bears' best quarterback ever. It's either him or Jay Cutler.
Ever?
and I'm telling you, the Chicago Bears quarterback history.
You're right.
They have it very awful.
Yes. Wow, really?
Yes.
It's either Jay Cutler or it's Justin Fields, and that's tough. So that's why let me get Caleb Williams. I need that. I'm sorry. I need that generational guy to change my life. Because Chicago, you've never seen. Chicago is known for their defense, right? The monsters of the midway. That's like that's their thing. But they ain't known for their quarterbacks. They need to switch that. We need to change because Chicago, big city, big market. And look, another thing, John, is like Carolina. Like Chicago don't have the trade up for this. Chicago just had this is Carolina's pick. This is it coming back to them. Like this is a wonderful trade for Chicago. Obviously, looking back, right, it's a beautiful trade. So they ain't got to do no trades, no nothing. They just go get Caleb Williams, and then maybe 4 or 5 picks later, pick up whoever else they want to like help fortify their team.
You're giving up on Justin Fields.
Oh, me? Yeah. I mean, hey, if Caleb Williams available, bro, Justin Fields hasn't proven me enough. He's played well, but he hasn't. With 3 years, he hasn't shown me enough to I'm like, okay, because. If I pass up on Caleb Williams, that means I need to invest in this guy for many years. This isn't like, okay, just next year. Let me just invest in you next year. No, this is like, you're my guy for the next 4 to 10 years. So he's not showing me enough of that.
So you think Caleb Williams coming out of USC, swap, play, pull out, Justin Fields and place Caleb right there in his team. You think he does better this year?
Oh, do you say this year?
Because ultimately that's what you're saying, because it's going to be the same exact roster. I mean, I think they got their pick too, right?
They have their pick, so I'm saying there's another top 10. This is a deep draft in all aspects, and tackles, receivers, and all that. So they have another top 10 pick. They're probably gonna have a new coaching staff, and this is a fresh start. It's not like Caleb's in his third coach because Justin Fields will be in his next coach, whatever, right? If he stays, this is a fresh start in all aspects. So it's like that's what I would start with. That's me. That's what I'm feeling.
You know what I would do?
Yeah, but is he a better prospect than Trevor Lawrence?
They about the same. They supposed to be. They about the same. They supposed to.
There you go. That's what you get.
I'm taking it, bro.
When you go to these bad teams, that's what you get. So you think they about to come in there and save you, but hey, it'll be in the same.
Every situation different.
You can do that, or like you can get a little bit spicy with it. You can hear offers for the number 1 pick. You can get a haul for the number 1 pick and just move
Reach straight up.
back a couple of
Reach straight up.
move back. Yeah, move back.
I wouldn't mind trading them for.
And move back a couple of spots. Still get Marvin Harrison because Marvin Harrison Jr. paired along with like DJ Moore. This is gonna. I don't think y'all underestimating that prospect. It's gonna explode.
But it can still happen though. Like the Chicago Bears have the 5th pick. So with the 5th pick, you just gotta hope Arizona is your biggest threat to that. So
but you don't have to pick first. That's what I'm saying. Like you can do like what you did. Oh, I think you did last year.
Yeah, trade back up. Trade up. I'll trade back up.
And have like
well, go ahead.
the 4th and the 5th pick. So you can have back-to-back picks. You can walk out of there with I know you have needs on defense, so you can walk out of there with Marvin Harrison and a solid defender, a top end. Like I didn't do my more homework, but Marvin Harrison plus a defender.
They say they'll get Chop Robinson, edge from Penn State.
Chop Robinson. So. That's an interesting name.
What their line look like? What their offensive line look like? I mean,
they always supposed to be bad.
Playing pretty.
They always supposed to be.
That's usually the thing.
I'll probably get a lineman and a receiver. That's a deadly combo. To me, their defense been pretty solid. Like not giving up too much.
I know, but it can't help. It'll always help. Remember they did get rid of Roquan Smith. I think they should be looking for linebacker. If
you trade the 1st round pick twice. The number 1 overall selection in back-to-back years, bro.
In this haul, you can get somebody in this haul for this the number 1 pick. So this is not even counting that.
The only thing I'll concede is if you say like injuries. If you want to, I mean, he has been injured, so he does get injured a lot. So if you want to mention injuries, that's the only reason. But other than that.
If I get elite talent quarterback play, it's like.
But we don't know if he's elite, bro.
I don't know, but like that's the look at all the
chances
generational
of being elite is slim.
Okay, look at all the generational quarterbacks, the generational ones. So where were the generational ones? Like Trevor Lawrence, Andrew Luck, Joe Burrow was supposed to be. I think he was like fringe generational. I don't even. He was like fringe, like almost generational. Is there any other can't miss prospects I'm missing? Number 1 overall. I think that's all I got in the last 10.
Was it Cam? Cam, in terms of like,
no, you're right. Cam, I think Cam
was another fringe generational. He was another
like
fringe
in terms of like his body. He was like, you can't.
He was like fringe generational, like almost. He was like, like the ones that are supposed to be can't misses. It was I think just Andrew Luck, Trevor Lawrence, so 2 that were supposed to be like just can't miss. Like you have to pick them if you don't. Like you tank your whole season.
Well, I beat again the Rams. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, y'all did. But would y'all how much better would y'all be with Trevor Lawrence?
I don't know.
How much better would y'all see with Trevor Lawrence?
That's a good question. But we can't develop shit, so it's also that. So
that he'd be terrible.
that's also
You're gonna look how he look with the college coach.
Oh, well, Urban Meyer as every year. As every year.
Let me get a lap dance, Mister. Let me get a lap dance.
It looked like
doing college football.
It looked like the Patriots going to get Drake May, so that's awesome.
He's an analyst.
But Lewis, what you think about Drake May? Because I think he's going to New England. Well, that's what they say.
I think it fits. Yeah, I think it fits. I need to see who's the coach first. I don't
know. Bill Belichick. Hopefully not Bill Belichick. For Drake's sake, hopefully not Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
They say Jaden Daniels will go to New York Giants, so that'll be fun to see. That'll be.
So what? Kyler Murray going then? Kyler Murray going? They draft Kyler Murray going to stay?
They'll draft Marvin.
Kyler Murray. No, wait, Kyler Murray. I think he was a generational quarterback.
You talking about one? I don't think he was general. I think he was another fringe. Not even fringe. I think he's like just a really good prospect. But I don't know if he was like he's a number 1 overall pick. There's people who are they're the number 1 overall pick, but it's not like I'm not gonna tank heaven and earth.
He had the height. He was he top 3 in baseball as well.
No, but I don't know that height. Kind of like if he was like 6'3", then maybe he'd be like on that generation.
The height be really getting some quarterbacks.
Say him still being number 1 overall, and hey, give Marvin Harris. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. Send him to Arizona, bro. Let's see what Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison. Let's see how that is, bro. As long as you don't touch the Titans or something, don't go to the Titans. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, bro. You don't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that.
I got Darius Stingley. He's all right though. I got Darius Stingley.
They'll have him and D-Hop, bro.
Look, I'll tell you, I prefer not to even win the division. I prefer to make the wild card and be number 3, like the Jags, Colts, and me, because I'm looking for next year. Because next year get a third place schedule. Let the Jacksonville Jaguars play like the Chiefs and all them stupid things. Let me get a third place schedule and let's see how I go. I'm looking for the future. I'd rather just if I'm gonna make the playoffs, let me be third. I'm fine with that.
Is that what the Nuggets did?
Oh, the Nuggets.
I remember you said that. I remember Nuggets.
It worked out well from them at the end of the day, right? They worked out well from that end of the day, but they did try to duck me. But I'm not trying to tank or nothing. But if I lose to like the Colts if I win this game in Cleveland and lose to Colts week 18, you make the playoffs. Hey, Colts, y'all get to face harder teams. It's fine. Maybe let them do that. That's fine. I'll let y'all take that. I'll get a third place schedule.
That's cool.
See, I'm thinking for the future, bro. But I want to tell y'all there was an interesting statistic, and because I remember a couple weeks ago we talked about the AFC and the NFC, and I looked and it said, there's only 4 teams in the NFC with the winning record, and they all got 10 wins. There's only 4 teams in the NFC with the winning record. That is crazy to me. That's some of the most top-heavy thing I've ever seen. So I'm gonna ask y'all this:
who's the 14?
If y'all had, if there was
Detroit, there's Lions,
the Cowboys, the Eagles,
I know it is. It's the Lions. Yeah.
Everyone is either 500 or below 500, which is rough. So I'm gonna ask y'all this: if you had an all AFC versus all NFC team, and I'm not gonna do the Rashard Mendenhall one because I'm not gonna do that because that's an interesting thing. But I'm gonna be.
Yeah, don't mention it. When the cameras turn off, ask me after the cameras turn off.
I'm not gonna do that to you, but at all AFC versus all NFC team. Let's see what that team is, and let's see. And we can just say the best D. I don't know if y'all do like best secondary, best D line.
And we're doing solely off this year, right?
Yeah, this year.
So like a Pro Bowl.
Well,
yeah. Like who and then who would win that matchup? So quarterback for AFC with Patrick Mahomes, right? Is that simple? Be quick with that, or yeah?
That kind of clear.
Maybe Lamar,
Maybe Lamar.
Nah. Well,
Yeah,
Lamar, his stats don't be killing though. He I don't know. It's like a lot of one touchdown interception. I mean, he's good, but his
stats not gonna kill when you got a defense, bro. That's just how I go.
Yeah, we'll give Mahomes. I'll give the NFC. I'll give the NFC Dak. I'll give Dak the NFC.
Oh, we won already. You ain't gotta go further.
That man, see, he say that. Look what happened, but he failed. We went through this last week. He already failed. We'll give the NFC Dak, and we'll give the AFC Patrick Mahomes. Who the wide receivers, bro? Who the wide receivers in the AFC?
Who the best receiver in the AFC?
Tyreek Hill.
We'll do running backs. I know you love your running backs. We'll do running backs. But Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams for the AFC. Is that the 2 best?
We're okay. I thought we were doing like the top teams. Okay, I think we're doing top teams. Okay, yeah, I would say.
What about Jamar Chase?
They got 3 wide receiver sets.
3 receivers.
Oh, you want to give him 3? I was going to give him 2. But
I feel like we're missing somebody that should be up there.
Yeah.
I still think Devontae Adams is still the best.
Stephon Diggs.
Or Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
But I'm giving it 2 because I want to make it hard.
I'll do 2. I'll do 2.
All right.
So you saying Tyreek Hill?
I'll probably still go with Devontae. I'll say Devontae Adams, actually. I'll probably still go with Devontae Adams.
Okay. We'll go with that. I think Devontae Adams. That's the first person I was thinking of. Running back. Breece Hall?
Running back in the AFC.
Hold on.
I don't know. I think it might be.
Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Raheem Mostert. Yeah, I guess.
Keaton Mitchell.
We don't got a lot of running backs in this. What about Travis Etienne? Travis Etienne pretty good.
Nah.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna lie. After this pass, you need to put James Cook in there.
Oh, what about Austin? Yeah.
Austin Eckler?
Well, Austin Eckler
injured. He too injured prone now.
Oh no.
Wait, is it just a game or a season? If it's a season, then
no, I'm saying the game. This is
just one game. It's like we fighting that if you win, the AFC North survives, and if you lose, you die.
It's a Super Bowl. It's AFC versus NFC.
Oh, okay, you can say Super Bowl, then that's cool.
So no Austin Eckler, obviously Lewis cooked that, but I know you're very extreme, but
well, I'm putting my life on the line for this. But I mean, if it's one game, Austin Eckler, he can rest the whole year. I mean, I guess.
No.
So you going Raheem Mostert over Eckler?
100 games.
Raheem Mostert having a legendary season, man.
That's why Tyreek number 1, boy. That's why Tyreek Ballin, boy, got most of them.
All right, that's fine. I mean, that's not something I'm a debate with. That's cool.
I guess. I mean, hey, we got Tyreek Hill. We doing
So
good.
first string and second string. Who was it? Who the first string?
Oh, second string running back. If you would do second, you saying first and second string? Yeah, we do that.
First
yeah,
string,
I'll probably put Eckler. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Eckler? All right, that's fine. I can rock.
That's the catching, but he can move.
He
can catch. I mean, that's
somebody
useful.
though.
Travis, who else?
Derrick Henry a ghost. Is that Derrick Henry? He a ghost.
Ghost stories.
Hey,
what about Jonathan Taylor? What about Jonathan Taylor?
He's just been
injured. Oh, well, you said one game. You said one game.
He's
been
hurt
most of the season.
But he's one game. One game.
He fell off a little bit though.
Yeah, no, when he was playing, I thought when he was playing. Just got injured again.
I'll take Eckler if it's me.
I'll take Eckler. He catches. Let's go to NFC with the receivers and the running backs before we rest. So who's the two best?
CD and AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, no Jeffrey Jefferson.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Jefferson.
He hurt. I thought that would be number one. I thought
he hurt though. Yeah.
Well, we put Austin Eckler on there.
No, but I put Jefferson.
Austin Eckler on there.
I put Jefferson. I know because he came back and then
he
came back
back.
and Joshua Dobbs gave him a hospital ball. But he could cut like
in the chest. Yeah, okay. CD and
we'll get CD and Jefferson.
He said hospital ball. This is crazy.
Yeah, he got benched immediately after that.
Jesse, I'm looking at these rushing leaders. It's like only like 2 AFC running backs in the top.
We not strong
10. Yeah. Well, 3. I counted Derrick Henry further down.
Well,
yeah, it's a different.
I guess Christian McCaffrey,
running back. But for sure, Christian McCaffrey, I guess.
For sure, Christian McCaffrey. I guess.
I'm like, maybe.
Man, feeling hate. That's hilarious. Who the
last
backup?
year Tony Pollard, but this year
That is not last year. What's it?
Saquon? We're gonna take Saquon.
Pause. Go back to the AFC running backs. Take Austin Eckler out. James Cook is second in rushing.
But can he catch?
Wait, he also just had like 200 yards.
He had a lot of misses. This is one game. This is like have it all. Like we don't care about stats.
I'm doing compliments. It's complimentary football. One person, the workhorse, next person, he catch the ball. Boy, that's my man.
We don't care about stats.
He hold me.
If it's only one game,
I know, but he not Eckler.
If it's only one game, for it's your Super Bowl. Nah,
bro. Look,
I don't. Stats is more of a longevity type thing.
Bro,
Eckler is not even top all 20. Year.
Eckler is not even top 20 on this list. I'm not even.
Well, how many carries per team? I mean, how many carries per each back? Like, what is he averaging? That matters more because stats is longevity. We talking about one game to go win it all.
So this is the top rusher is Christian McCaffrey. He has 244 attempts, almost 1,300 yards, so 1,292. James Cook has 188 attempts. It has 968 yards. What are you talking about?
We have one 1,000-yard rusher in the league right now.
Yes, one. That's how rare the running backs. I mean, we're finna have 2 after this season.
NFL fell off.
But I'm saying, James Cook just had like 2. He had like 150 yards last game.
Yeah, 180, 179, something. So that helps.
So that also boosted his a lot.
And that boosts the stat up. I'm getting that.
I might go.
I'm not taking Cooks. I ain't gonna lie.
I wouldn't take Cooks. I'll probably take Joe Mixon probably over Cooks, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I'll probably take Joe Mixon.
It's one game, bro. It's like if you say who I want for the entire season.
Number 11. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
once
6,
again,
7, 8,
that's
9,
longevity.
10,
we talking about
11. He's 11th on the list. 11.
What does that matter? Why does that matter? I really don't understand why that matters.
Rushing leaders?
Yeah, that's a longevity stat. We talking about you have one game to pick the best people.
This is the best stat. If you ain't gonna get it,
I'll take Eckler in terms of best. I think Eckler in terms of.
It's one game.
You don't like Eckler.
If you can't run the mile, why would I trust you in 100?
No, but look, he can.
I don't need to win the whole time. I just need to get from point A to point B.
In the mile, you 30th. So you think you're gonna be top 10 in 100?
No, but
the mile is not the 100 is more of a speed thing. The mile is more of endurance.
Whoa, what's this combo?
No, wait, okay. I'll keep my bet. What's the NFC? Who's the backup in the NFC?
Wait, what?
Who the backup in the NFC? You said McCaffrey that's starting right now. Backup. Is there no one else in this division? There's somebody here. I mean, you missing somebody.
So you need complimentary football?
Oh, Swift.
Swift. What about Swift? Kamara? No.
I would say
Yeah.
Kyrie
He's
Williams
gonna.
Kyron
I'll take
Williams
him.
been balling.
or
Kyron
David
Williams been
Montgomery.
balling.
If we
David
playing
Montgomery.
compliment football,
David
probably
Montgomery. I'll take the rookie
I'll
over him
probably-
though.
Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, but you said okay. If he
I'm
coming
taking
in to be the
Bijan. How about
compliment
that?
back,
Arthur Smith ain't using him correctly.
football.
Bijan.
you gonna
So
maximize his
that's a hard
talent in
one.
the Super
The
Bowl?
backup running back is a hard one for you.
Kenneth Walker just came back. He was
Ooh, yeah.
balling.
I ain't gonna lie, the NFC kind of got some backs.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson got
okay,
more
CMC,
rushing yards.
That's it.
He got more rushing yards than like half the running backs in the league.
That is crazy. I'm actually.
He could be
It's
the
funny
backup running
in
back.
fantasy. I don't even feel that shit. I don't feel that shit in fantasy. But I never knew he got more rushing
he's still
yards.
alive,
And he got the least attempts. Yeah, and he got the least attempts.
Yeah, basically.
All right, so what about this? Okay, let's pick offensive line. So for AFC, just offensive line.
Offensive line.
Oh.
Pick a team offensive line. Like whatever
okay,
team,
thank you.
Rather than
Okay.
just players, that's ridiculous. Pick the team. Like what
In
team
the
offensive line?
AFC,
You pick?
shoot.
The Ravens? Are you picking the?
I
Ain't a lot of bills to beat.
I don't know.
Bills. Not the. Are you picking the Chiefs? Maybe.
What
I
about the
don't know.
Colts? The Colts?
I don't know.
No, of course not. Chiefs got a good offensive line. Yeah, that's a good one. Or the Ravens.
I might pick the Ravens.
Yeah, depending on what your game plan is. They got a good.
I mean,
Who's giving up?
I don't know about
sacks?
pass protection, but they definitely
Yeah,
cold when it comes to that run block.
They don't even tell me who give up the least sacks on this shit.
I'll probably take the Texans online.
Over everybody. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, them boys cold with it.
Let's
That boy be having
both
30
teams take the
seconds.
Jets, so we can really have some fun.
Throw the ball.
Oh my God, this is gonna be unwatchable. We might as well play two-hand touch,
Really have some fun.
flag football.
Nah, but I'll say the Ravens. I mean, they probably got top to bottom. Like you can run the ball and pass the ball.
And then the NFC is the Eagles.
You take the Eagles? I'll take the 49ers.
Okay.
49ers right side.
Oh, you right. They got Kelsey and they got Lane.
Yeah, 49ers right side is trash. That's why they always run it to the left.
That left is OP.
It is.
You know what's about to come and you still can't stop it. That's crazy. But-
Y'all giving props to Eagles?
That's why we need
Nah,
that man.
that was
Y'all
props
grown.
to the 49ers.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Hilarious.
Eagles, they get their props. I said they got Kelsey, even though he don't know what a false start is and move the ball.
I'm gonna prop them up because that's even more of a reason why they shouldn't be, trash. I'm gonna prop them up.
See, I'm waiting for next week. It'll be next week. Boy.
Who we got?
What about D-line? Who got the best D-line?
D-line? Top to bottom?
Best
And
D-line
NFC.
and the NFC. Who got the best D-line?
Oh, actually, Niners.
Want it be San Francisco? Yeah, I think it'd be San
Yeah,
Francisco.
Niners.
Probably San Fran.
Yeah, it'd be San Francisco.
Yeah, but we packed
scary
that
over
thing
it
too
all.
now.
About
scary.
AFC D-line. Best D-line
AFC.
AFC.
The Browns
Browns for sure.
Okay.
Browns for sure.
All right.
are the Steelers.
All right. Linebacker. Let's do linebackers. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, 49ers. I think 49ers probably got best linebacker.
Yeah, they got
Alright, so-
Fred in there.
And the AFC.
Ravens.
Ravens.
I'll say the Jets.
I think the Jets. When we get a secondary, I'm gonna say the Jets.
Ugh.
I'll say the Jets. We got
we say
Quincy
Jets
Williams, and
linebackers.
we got and Moses. And,
I know you're not just saying Quentin Williams' brother over some all pros that the Ravens have.
bro. You make it sound like Mosley don't got. He not all pro
Uh-oh.
too. And Quincy, I hate this man.
This man John funny
bro.
boy.
Put some respect on his name.
Hey, John, bro.
Hey, who y'all got, Maurice?
Yeah, talk
Man,
shit.
John.
You was comparing
Quincy,
y'all to
bro.
the damn Texans earlier, so I need you
Quincy,
some
bro.
confidence.
So we got Quint. Oh shit, we got Quincy. Quincy was
See,
having a
Quincy
good
dog.
season. He was having a good season especially in the middle and the beginning of the season. He was killing it.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
led the
but
league in
the
tackles.
Ravens been having a good season all year.
Well, again, they do have Lamar Jackson as well. That was
There you go, boy.
Ooh.
Cook, boy.
That was-
Maurice
Ooh,
Cook, boy.
that make a big difference.
Well,
All right, so if I got to vote, I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Call Baltimore,
That man funny,
and
boy.
make a carbon copy of their turf and place it in their goofy stadium, and you'll be just fine.
That might work.
It might,
I'm gonna go with the
that's our
Jets
role.
then, because he.
There you go,
had a
John.
good
Hey,
vote
that
for
was a good
Lamar.
pitch. That man Maurice had a good pitch for that man. There you
I
go.
mean, Jesse, you got to vote too, bro. Who you got the
Nah, I
Ravens?
probably will. Yeah, I probably pick the Ravens. Yeah.
Damn, we got a stalemate.
That's all right.
No, because I was gonna give when I say secondary, I was gonna give it to the Jets. I was gonna say y'all secondary would be.
Yeah. The Jets got the best secondary, but actually, that's a good question because
The only reason, look, I know, and also this is like an obscure stat, but they are top. There are only 2 people who are top 13 in tackles, and they both play for the Jets. So I mean, again, that's obscure. That's obscure though. That's obscure because 13 is. It's not like it's top 10. It's not as like it's top 10. But that's obscure.
They'd be on the field twice as much as any other player.
Hey, okay, that's a good point. That's a fair point. I'll give you that.
But when it's time to make them tackles,
they be like, Zach, what you doing? Damn, we out there again.
Trying to check on out there.
Yeah, them 3-and-outs do be crazy.
They stack up. Oh man, punter getting crazy work, man. Crazy work.
What about the NFC? Is it the Eagles? Nah,
James
Bradbury boy. James Bradbury boy. That boy.
That boy.
What's the line? We didn't say the linebackers.
Or linebackers.
We gave it to the
Niners. No, we already gave it to the Niners.
Niners.
Yeah, we gave it to the Niners.
That's crazy.
It's the Cowboys. What the fuck is you talking about?
Not a secondary.
That man.
We talking about secondary or are we still talking about linebackers?
No, we gave it to the 49ers.
Secondary.
Linebackers.
Secondary.
That's my fault. Okay.
Secondary. Cowboys. Did you say the Eagles secondary?
What about it's not Eagles secondary.
Eagles secondary has been pretty rough.
What about no? It's been terrible. Eagles secondary is terrible. But what about the 49ers secondary? Ain't that
once again? It comes down to what you want out your team. You want your team to get you turnovers, or you want your team to
their best
knock the ball down when it's in the air.
Secondary guy is out. How Funga. Give me pick 6 Deron Bland and give me Gilly Gill.
It's hard to pick Deron Bland, bro. That man killed me, boy. That man. That's why I'm sitting looking at everybody and sitting home, bro.
I'm cool with that.
But hey, we can pick that. Special teams. Who got the best special team? You can say the Cowboys. And we say the
Cowboys. By far.
Ravens and the Fs. That man, okay. But the Ravens.
The Jets got a solid. Oh no! The Ravens did. They did end the game with a punt return.
Let's just end the game on a punt, yeah. And they got Justin Tucker.
Oh yeah. You're right.
And we got
Yeah, we got that guy who came. Never mind.
There hasn't been many punt returns or kickoff returns this year.
Yeah, you got one of them, and I have one of them.
It's because the athletes are more. The players are more athletic now.
It's because the punters are scared.
There's only been 2 kickoff returns and 5 punt returns. 6 punt returns.
Yeah, I got one with Andrew Beck. So who won in that? AFC versus NFC. Who won in that?
NFC by mile.
That's ridiculous.
NFC by.
That's ridiculous. I'm pick the AFC.
I think. I thought he said AFC. I actually thought he said AFC.
NFC by a mile.
Oh, I thought he said AFC. Oh yeah, I was like,
how y'all be? They got the better. We got the better running game. We got the better receivers. We got the better.
I mean, you said Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams. I mean, like, it's not.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
You got the better receiver.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
That's debatable. There.
Y'all got wide receiver 1 and 2.
What about? I forgot. What about tight end? What about tight end? I forgot about tight end.
Oh yeah, we did tight ends. We did. Travis Kelce.
Ferguson.
Actually, Travis Kelce.
Sam Laporta? Could it be Sam Laporta?
I'll take George Kittle because he can block.
Oh, George Kittle.
Yeah, I probably take Travis
Sam
Laporta is playing well.
Oh, no. I forgot about that shirt. You're right. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'll take that.
He forgot about that shirt. Is that what you just said? Oh, my God.
But hey, if you get Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Kelce, and Devontae Adams. Like, you give him Kelce and Hill back, and then add Devontae Adams with that, bro. I don't know. But that's kind of crazy.
You're lucky we don't have a wide receiver 3 because we can really put Justin Jefferson in there and just wipe the whole, like.
I mean, you can put Stephon Diggs or Jamar Chase in the AFC, and we can add to.
We can. That ain't nothing, dog.
Hey, Jamar Chase and Stephon. Like,
we'll add a running back and put Debo in.
Yeah, we can.
I like that. That's funny. That's funny.
And then the O-line is wiping y'all. Like, we got the tush push crew. Come on now. Like,
tush push.
But the Browns D-line, bro. The Browns D-line was savaging Brock Purdy and all them boys. The Browns beat 49ers.
Yeah, but they didn't have their whole line.
The Niners D-line has been savaging everyone.
I know, but the Browns D line been savaging people too. Like they have 4 quarterbacks. They won 9 games. That's because they D line. That's for sure. They 9 wins with 4 different quarterbacks is pretty crazy. PJ Walker, Joe Flacco. That's
the Colts put up 30 on them.
I know, obviously it can happen.
Stop it!
But who?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
And
Stop!
that wasn't from running, bro. That was passing yards.
Stop! Just stop! And then y'all finna put points in them too with a backup. I don't want to hear it. Just stop. You know what the Niners D line would have did?
The number 1 rank.
If they had,
go ahead.
The Niners had if the Niners had the same road as the Browns, they'll be even better.
Bro, the Browns, they defense has been like literally. What's their defense
scary.
right now? Their defense.
They got a good defense. We ain't taking from that, but
really good defense.
I'm just letting you know.
I don't think it's that much of a wash. That's what I'm saying. You can say for the 49ers defense, especially with Chase Young being added, but I don't know if it's like
we wiping.
It's just like you're gonna just pull over and just destroy us type of thing. I think
we wiping your special teams.
I mean, you'll see. We'll see
linebackers
on Christmas because the 49ers play the Ravens. So you'll see. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
I didn't hear the last thing you said. What did you say?
We're wiping your special teams. We're wiping
Why
your
are you wiping our
linebackers.
special teams? The Ravens special team good. The linebackers, I don't know what linebackers. We picked the Ravens. We picked the Jets.
We just had a kicker that just hit a 59, 61, and a 61.
Justin Tucker set the NFL record for kicking. It wasn't in Denver. None of it was in Detroit. 66.
Justin Tucker can literally kick rocks. Okay.
Justin Tucker seen as like
he also missed a couple this year though.
In returns,
like
in terms of return touchdowns,
we don't worry about returns.
The return touchdowns.
We got more punt blocks. How about that? We got more punt blocks.
Return yards are hella important. What you mean?
Yeah, and
now we got a good defense.
Yeah, you're right. You need that because y'all got all the mediocre QB play, and y'all. So you need to get close as possible to.
This is what you was talking about, Jesse, about them Cowboys, but when you was in high school and stuff like that. That's crazy.
They just randomly take shot at you. That man Maurice thinking about
the Cowboys. We defended the
NFC.
Damn,
bro.
Right.
I think
y'all both are contributing to the mediocre QB play. I don't know why y'all over here getting defensive. Zach Wilson.
See, this is what I'm telling you. And Maurice, this is why I told you, boy. You just be eating lunch, and they just start cooking you. And you're like, "What's up?" And then your defense making this open up, and then you got
like, "What?" That shit crazy.
Oh my god.
But look, hey, I like the AFC, bro. I like the AFC in terms of like you give Mahomes the main character, bro. I got the main character with all that.
Well, that boy has not been the main character this year.
But he throwing a Rashee Rice wave. He throwing in what's my man name? MVS and Kadarius Toney. He get Tyreek Hill back, who could have had 2,000, but he got injured. You got a guy who could get 2,000 yards, and he get Devontae Adams.
You get my boy Dak, Justin Jefferson with CD in the slot.
But think about it. Is that as strong? So you give Dak, Justin Jefferson, or give Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. What do you think?
He's going against the Jets secondary again?
I mean,
again?
We seen what happened with Mahomes, Tyreek, and Travis Kelce. We seen what happened in the Super Bowl. They can be had. Especially when you have those two linemen. I mean, you have those two D line coming off the edge.
You giving Dak a run game?
They can be had. There's a certain.
You talking about the Bucs? You talking about the Bucs Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Bucs.
But he ain't got no linemen. The Ravens offensive linemen.
He ain't gonna have no. You got them too. Come on, coming off the edge. But it's a certain way you play them. It's a certain way you play. But Tyreek.
You can see on Christmas though. You'll see on Christmas because on Christmas the Ravens face 49ers. So if the 49ers just destroy,
that's gonna be a great game.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
If the 49ers destroy Lamar, then
that's
if I'm defending them
on Christmas.
I'm defending the NFC. I mean, I'm defending the NFC.
And they try to compete.
But if
I feel you, but I got to defend the AFC. Boy.
You want the Ravens to win so we can get the first seed. That's the only chance we have.
That's their best chance. That's y'all best chance. Y'all got to win. They got to lose. That's y'all best shot.
They got to lose like 2 games. So.
Oh yeah, because they did beat you. So it's you're right. Interesting. 2 out. Yeah. Hey.
As long as the Eagles don't get it, I ain't tripping.
But look, I want to say this too. I remember last week we talking about y'all faced the Bills, right? I remember last week I spent the last 25, 30 minutes defending the Bills coaching because Maurice was like, them boys would probably be on the hot seat. You know, what's my man name? Could be on the hot seat, this and that. And I was like, bro, y'all gotta be patient. I stay patient. I say, bro, them boys 1 game behind Kansas City. Them boys are still really good. If they had a down season, I still keep them. And look, I don't know, were y'all cooking? I don't know if y'all were cooking, they coaching, because if y'all did, that's it doesn't look good right now. But I don't know. I feel like Lewis. I feel like Lewis, you were doing it because I know you were really brash last week. You were really feeling it. So I feel like you were cooking, they coaching, whatever. But shout out to y'all boys in Buffalo, bro. Because I'm like, bro, I'm here with y'all, bro. Y'all stay. I'm not gonna let go of that coach. That coach changed my whole life.
We know
Before
you
this man came
shout
in.
out.
No, look. Because I was offending them boys for 25, 30 minutes. I'm like this. I am not putting no man on no hot seat or no warm seat. This man changed my whole coach. Before this man came to me, them boys they were the only team in North America not to make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs from 99 to 2016. This man coming here, this man taking me to AFC championship games, taking me far. And just from one down season, they didn't even lose the 1 seed last year. They didn't lose the 1 seed. They didn't. I don't even know how to explain. They didn't lose it. There was nothing they did to lose it. The only thing that happened was a tragedy, and they lost the 1 seed. Circumstantial. They didn't even lose the 1 seed last year. They still could have been the 1 seed. And them boys, after one down year, everybody trying to cook them. They one game behind most of the teams in the AFC. I said, nah, bro, y'all got it. And they did. They played well. Played y'all boys good, but hey.
Exactly. That's the whole reason he should have been in the hot seat. You seen what happened against us. That's the reason we wanted him in the hot seat. This is the team that you should have had throughout the entire year. That's all we were saying. We're not saying like, I don't know, bro. Like, come on now. If you're capable of doing something like that, then why haven't you been able to consistently do it throughout the year? You can say if you have injuries, like we lost our QB, fine. We lost our starting receiver, fine. We lost our starting left tackle, fine. What was missing?
But see, everybody like the Eagles been having these slumps.
In the playoffs,
got these slumps.
The Chiefs got these slumps. In the playoffs,
all these boys,
all in the playoffs. All the teams you just named in the playoffs.
I know, but they 2 games behind.
It's okay if you down. It's okay if you're having a down year. We're not saying you have to be the number 1 seed every year, but the teams that they lost to, like losing to the Jets, but stuff like that. It's the teams you lost to, bro. And it's you should be in the playoffs. I just want them to go regardless. You should be in the playoffs.
They just lost division games. I mean, it can happen.
Okay, you mentioned that they haven't been since like 1999. My counter argument to that is, well, this is their best chance they ever had since 1999. I mean, should we go over those quarterbacks? Yeah, since we go over those quarterbacks they had, they had some projects. They've been rough. So yeah, and I commend to Sean McDermott. He's doing a great job. It's part of the reason why they thrashed us like they did, because they were coaching for their life. Let's be honest. That's a different level of intensity.
At that context, I got you.
And not even that. Like I just mentioned, the only way. First of all, if they miss the playoffs this year, I believe he's fired. And the hot seat we were saying, no, I believe he's fired. I believe he's fired, bro, Jesse.
Give that man another. Nah, go ahead, continue.
Okay, so he digs himself this. This is the thing. I don't give you credit. I don't give anybody credit for digging yourself a hole and you crafting a ladder to get out.
In case you really go ahead.
Yeah, so you, you know what I'm saying? So what John is arguing is they've been stagnant every time. They've been getting to the same spot. They only been to the AFC Championship once, and there's been no change. Yeah. And then this year was your best year, and you fumbled the bag. You lost too many games this year, and now you have to win out, and you have. If their best shot is Miami, if Miami wins both versus us and versus the Ravens, they have no shot.
But they could still. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe it's better they don't host playoff games. Maybe it's better with less pressure. You just go on the road and do y'all thing, bro.
But it's not gonna be less pressure, bro.
No, Jesse, they won't get them
beating us. Them beating us, that ruined all the non-pressure. It's a lot of pressure on you now.
Obviously, look, there's more. They beat the Chiefs, they beat y'all, so they're good. They're actually probably top 5 in the power ranking at the moment. But if he don't make it, obviously, if they don't make it, that's tough. I'd say if they started like 0-4, 0-3 the next year, then you'd be like, okay. But
I ain't gonna lie. If they don't make a deep playoff run, he's fired. If they don't make a deep playoff,
so what's a deep playoff?
I think conference championship.
So if they second round, they losing the second round of the Ravens. You telling me he's gonna be fired?
Yeah, this is think of the entire
that's more debatable
picture. Make the entire picture. He's been getting to that and losing.
But, hey,
I just wanted him to get over his demons.
Why wouldn't they make the playoffs, Jesse?
Why wouldn't they make the playoffs?
Yeah, like what was the reason for them not making it?
There's a scenario that could be left
bad
out.
losses, but even with the bad losses, they lost a couple division opponents. They lost to a hot Denver team. I don't know who else they lost to besides that. They lost to Jacksonville. They lost to Jacksonville when they got with jet lag. They lost the jet lag. The Jacksonville been in there 2 weeks. They be in there a couple days, and then they had some losses.
The Philly loss is inexcusable.
I mean, but it's, that's a 10-win team. Like they definitely. I'm not expecting these boys to win 13 games every year.
I just seen Drew Lock. I'll do them.
But that's in Seattle. Was that game in Philadelphia or was that game in Buffalo?
Oh,
man.
man.
In Philadelphia. They had them Kelly Green jerseys. Yeah, so I'm like,
yeah.
But
it was Phillies.
I'm saying, like, is there some, like, if the Bengals doesn't make the playoffs, like, we know why.
Yeah, they mistake.
There's no reason for them not to make it.
They should make it, but if they don't,
I think I'll make it.
I'm not gonna. I'm a patient. If I'm an owner, I'm patient to an extent. I'm not gonna
How patient can you be?
No, but this guy's not making the playoffs. We're consistently contenders. We're family. But that's what most people. It's like if you go back to the Colts with Peyton Manning. Them boys kept losing in the second round, conference champion, second round, first round. Them boys kept losing, but we not gonna like give up on their coach. And eventually, if something happens. Eventually, they win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you have something like this, I'm not because you get a new coach. Who a new coach? You gonna get a new coach? You probably it's not gonna be as good as you think it is. Like if you get, you take like Sean McDermott, you bring someone else. I think
the Texans are what we thought it is.
Yeah, the replacement is out there. I think they can get Brian Daboll.
Okay.
I don't think they can trade for Brian Daboll.
I'm gonna get to you, John, but let me. I got to focus on first at a time. But Lewis, you said, well, you could trade for. They gonna get Brian Daboll. Why would the Giants give him? Why would the Giants do that?
Wait, he's from the Giants. I thought he came from that.
He's from the Bills. That's what I'm saying.
I'm out of there.
But he the head coach. Like it's not like he OC. He the head coach. Why would he? They gonna offer him that much more money or something?
They gonna make him the OC. I mean, they gonna make him the head coach.
I mean, I think the Giants the Giants are not looking to move Brian Daboll, but if the opportunity presents itself, they will move on. Because if
that was the case, I'd rather just keep Sean McDermott.
Yeah.
I'd rather get Brian Daboll.
I'd rather get Brian too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd rather get Brian Daboll. I'd rather get an offensive mind.
They was going Shaq and Kobe, bro.
Yeah,
let me do this. Casey, let me ask you because you just came in here, bro. And what's up? Welcome to the pod and all.
What up?
I'm talking about Buffalo. Last 30 minutes, they were saying that the Buffalo Bills haven't been doing what they're supposed to be doing, and if they don't make the playoffs or something bad, a bad loss happens to the playoffs, they should fire their coach. I'm like, they shouldn't fire their coach. They coach the only person to ever give them any success in their life. They've been to conference championship. They just beat the Chiefs and just beat the Cowboys. So even if they have a loss that's like they lose to the Ravens or Ravens or the Chiefs in the second round. Something like that. Or say they don't make the postseason. One of those two things happen. Do you think Sean McDermott should lose his job?
No, because you're going to be back to where you were like 5 or 6 years ago before you got him, looking for a new coach every other season.
I
disagree. If you have something that's working, why not stick with it?
I guess what's the difference between that and now? 2 words. Josh Allen.
Stephon Diggs.
And Stephon Diggs.
Come on, bro. Like, you don't have. How many people are playing from the 90s? How many people on the team still playing for the 90s?
I don't remember EJ Manuel. I remember these quarterbacks.
You get new players every year, bro.
Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman.
It's new players. Like, come on. I see what you're saying, but if he won a Super Bowl, then fine. But making the playoffs, like what you said about us, Jesse, eventually it got to happen. Eventually he got to make the playoffs.
Or a Super Bowl, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm saying like playoffs, I thought you said they haven't made. They were the only team.
Oh, the playoffs.
Yeah, they were the only team.
I mean,
that's
17 years in, like, bro, you go from zero to your prom, and you finally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but who did you get a top? But in that time period, you got like a top 3 QB. So of course, if you get a top 3, you should be making the playoffs.
You think
that's simple, bro?
You think he should keep his job even if he misses the playoffs?
Yeah, I think you give him another year, but if he does it back to back, then he's gone.
Yeah, you one bad season. I'm not. They last year were the 1 seed and didn't lose it. They didn't lose the 1 seed, so they just had bad circumstances.
I know they had. I understand they had bad circumstances, but you cannot change the facts.
Well, what about
what happened last year?
How's
like
that?
this
How's that
year,
excusable, bro?
how's
All the
that
teams you
excusable, bro?
named, the Chiefs, the 49ers, the Eagles, all of them had like bad stretches, but they're all in the playoffs.
And
You're
these
the
boys, look,
Bills. You're the top three. You have the top three QB in the NFL, and some
You need
people
to
will
have an
say top
outlook.
two. How can you not be in the playoffs?
so let me ask y'all this. If Mike
Hold on.
McCarthy, if y'all lose to the 49ers, y'all firing Mike McCarthy? Because y'all been to the playoffs many years. Y'all won 10, 11, 12 games all the time. Y'all have the
I
most
told you.
expectation or a lot of
It
expectation. Are you
depends.
firing Mike McCarthy after one bet?
If it depends on when we're. It depends on the game. If it's the championship game, no.
But if he lose in the second round or the first round, y'all
If
want
he
to
missed the
fire?
playoffs, then he out of there.
Yo, if he missed the
If he
playoffs,
would have
he's
missed the
definitely out of
I
playoffs,
know,
there.
he would have been gone, and I would have been the first
but-
one. I would have helped him pack his bag.
But Lewis, did you say that? Lewis, did you say that if they have a loss, if the Bills have a loss in the postseason, that's bad? You want to
Yes.
fight?
Okay, nah. Well, it depends who they lose to. If they lose to the Ravens, I'll give him grace for that. And
Hold
it
on,
depends
can I
how you
can I-
lost, bro. Because,
Let me.
I mean, it's the
let me
Ravens. The Ravens
reword.
are balling right now. But if we lose to the 49ers, the 49ers are balling right now.
Lose to the
So I'll
Jags.
give them
Let
grace
me-
like that. But if you
let me-
lose if you don't even make the playoffs
The
and you
Jags
have
will.
Josh Allen, come on, bro. It's up for you.
Let me
What's
reword
up?
it. In a season where you were projected to, okay, in the previous seasons you've been the top of the powers in the AFC, and the two teams you couldn't get by are the Chiefs, and I think one time was the Bengals. Okay,
Understandable.
so you're already questioning that if you're better than those teams. Now let's take the whole aspect of the power of the AFC, because the AFC is, when they're healthy, a very, very, very tough conference. Okay, we cannot afford. That's why these teams in the AFC, they're trying to stay in the middle. We cannot afford to be in the middle during these years. There's too many top 10 level quarterbacks that any given season could go off and it can be in our spot. So in a season where Joe Burrow is hurt, we're not going to make the playoffs. In a season where Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are not as strong, we're not going to make the playoffs. In a season where the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence has been inconsistent, we're not going to make the playoffs. In a season where the Dolphins are having a better season than us, and they haven't even beaten a great team, we're not going to make the playoffs. In a season like, do I need to go on? In a season where the Browns lost their starting quarterback, and they can easily get it next year, and they can be a different team.
Hey,
we're not going to make the playoffs.
Not everything perfect, bro.
In a
Not
season
everything.
where the NFC, your division, the AFC was the South, y'all division, with all these young quarterbacks who can come in and be better at any time, they can make the hunt in the hunt selection worse, or not worse, but more competitive this year. So nothing's promised. We're not going to make the playoffs. Taking that all into consideration, and you're just gonna brush it over. You're gonna brush it over.
I think that's more of an indictment that the AFC's gotten tougher since they've gotten better.
He's a part of the AFC though. You are the reason it should be tougher.
Well,
They're
before
good.
that,
They're a
the
reason.
past
They're
couple
the
years,
reason.
they were running through that division. The Dolphins got better. They basically replaced the Patriots.
And the Jets were supposed to get
Yeah,
better.
but who's ahead of them in the playoffs? That's really the problem.
The only
Who's
way
ahead
they
of
can
them
get
in the
in,
playoffs?
no, I'm telling you, John, the only way they can get in is if they literally win the division. That is the only. They cannot get in as a wild card team. They got to win out.
And hope the Dolphins lose a couple.
They probably can.
If the Dolphins lose one, they'll be.
The Dolphins have a hard schedule.
Yeah, and because they have to play. The Bills play the Dolphins the last game of the season. So if the Dolphins lose one,
that should be Sunday Night Football.
That's hope. Yep, that should be prime time of the prime time.
They should flex.
So we got the Texans ahead of them. We got the Colts, the Bengals, the Browns.
The thing is, the Texans will
change,
end up.
But hey,
look, the Texans have better wins than the Dolphins. The Browns do too. Like they have all these teams have stronger wins. This is another reason why, like, this season. Come on now,
Sean McDermott, bro. I'll tell you, bro. Hey, if y'all something bad happened, bro. I know the Bills ownership, I feel, is different too. They're not gonna just obviously. I'm just like, bro. Y'all start off tough next year. That's tough.
They'll have an easier schedule because they won't have a first place schedule. So.
I think they can keep. They gonna keep their boys, bro.
Yeah.
I
just want them to get over their demons of like.
Aaron Rodgers will be back.
Some people never can, bro. Some people can. Adversity plot.
I just want them to get over that. That was my. If they can't get over their demons after a while, then I'm like, yeah, you probably have to try. You got to try something different. You just can't keep bringing out the same product.
Justin Herbert's out. Aaron Rodgers is out. All these all these quarterbacks I'm naming are out, and you can't get in.
I mean, that man Herbert was already them boys already down when he was
I'm just
playing.
naming. I'm naming top quarterbacks that will be here next year, and that it's not going to be guaranteed.
They'll be back. The Bills will be back.
The
and the
only
boys will win
reason
12
I'm
games
saying
next
get
year, and
rid
they'll be
of
all
them
good, man.
is because I cannot logically think of a reason why they're not in the playoffs at this moment.
It's just like I said, everything. Peyton Manning would have 12-win seasons, and then one year he had a 10-win season. They weren't like, let's shoot him down. But like them boys, like things.
I don't know about the past. I don't really keep up.
That's why I'm here to tell you, boy.
In this era, like let's look at this era, like,
and even in this era, like 2 13-win seasons, and then say a 10-win season. I'm not. I'm firing you.
Yeah,
now.
but
no, like,
give me more context. Why did they have a down season?
You talking about Buffalo?
No,
right?
No,
talking about Indianapolis.
Yeah, the Colts.
Oh, because Tennessee was balling. Went 10-star season 10-0. So Tennessee was balling. Someone else in their division just had a great year, just like Miami's having now.
And it was less teams got in as well.
Oh yeah, 6 to 7.
Yeah.
But I mean, they just.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You trying to
don't forget that part.
Okay.
But anyway, like I said, if you can give me a logical reason why they're having a down year, then I'm fine with that. You cannot just be a top team and just all of a sudden. If we look at the Eagles,
they're just one game out behind the Chiefs.
Lost, they lost.
The Chiefs are 8-6.
Yeah, like they're not.
And the Eagles, the Chiefs are still.
It's not like they 6-win team, bro. Them boys probably win 10 games.
If they make the playoffs, fine. Then what we're saying is kind of irrelevant.
Games.
But if they don't make the playoffs,
if they're a 10-win team, if they went 13 wins last year and they went 10 this year, I'm not gonna shoot that man down. That's all I'm saying. That's my thing.
What would it take for Andy Reid to get fired? How many seasons?
All right, like two really down seasons.
Nah, like 3
of just mediocre. Just
if
they're not terrible. They lose in second round.
Made a big investment.
Oh no, they're not gonna ever fire him regardless.
They're never gonna fire him.
Nah, he's not. Yeah, long as Mahomes there, he ain't getting
fired.
They
make the playoffs and they lose in the second round, they fine. If they like 7-win team for 3 years or 2 years in a row, then they'll start thinking about it.
2 Super Bowls get you at least about 10 years. I ain't gonna lie.
But I want to, Casey, you're on here now. I wanted to ask you, man. The Texans won. I know I talked about this early in the pod. I'm just curious, how you feeling, bro, about Case Keenum? You're gonna play against Cleveland as well, so that's interesting. I wanted, how you feeling about winning against the team you hate the most in Tennessee, and what you feeling about this upcoming game against Cleveland? Just had to get your take.
Well, it was good to finally, beat Tennessee in them Oilers jerseys. Hope they give them back to us, the rightful owners.
F them boys.
Other than this week against the Browns, hopefully he cleans stuff up this week. There's a couple times we got bailed out, like Dalton Schultz taking that interception away.
Yeah.
He did a couple of dumb things. I'm like, well, man, this shit won't work out when we play a better team. But hopefully reps with the ones this week. He fixes all that out.
Yeah, you're facing Joe Flacco, boy. Backup versus backup, boy. It's going to be a 16-13 final score game. That's what I need. That's how I'm trying to win. 16-13, bro. Don't let them boys get to 30, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Well, this 2014 doesn't been a good game.
Yeah, but to say it was 2015, 2014.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that this is happening now. But hey, yeah, it's gonna be fun to see. I'm going to that game, so it should be fun to see. I'll tell you, every Christmas Eve, when I watch these Texan games on Christmas Eve, something special happened. The first game I ever went to, we beat Peyton Manning for the first time on Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2006. Kick a field goal to win that thing. Everybody's screaming. Finally beat Peyton Manning. They won a Super Bowl that year too, so it was something to be excited about. We mediocre 8-18, but beating Peyton Manning for the first time, fire. And then the next time we faced, I think, Cincinnati. A couple years, like 10 years later, we faced Cincinnati, and Randy Bullock, if you remember him, Casey, he missed a field goal. We beat Cincinnati and helped us get into the postseason. So, hey, December 24th, I don't know if we'll see if this December 24th special for me, because I'm going to watch it live and in action. Ooh. So,
Casey going to shock the world. What you telling me? He going to shock the world?
I do not know.
He shook up the world. Okay, I see.
Being Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
It's a big win, though. If he beat Joe Flacco, it's huge. This is a huge game, because if you win this
9-5.
game, if you win this game, the shot of you making the playoffs is like, you're like, okay, you have a very good shot. If you lose, then it's like, the shot's pretty low. So, yeah, let's see what Case Keenum can do, bro. University of Houston legend, bro. Let's see what you can do, bro.
Yep.
But hey, I'm gonna let Lewis, John, I'll let y'all talk. I want y'all to talk just about, I'm curious, because Lewis, I think I saw your take on why Dallas lost. I'm just curious, what do y'all say about just that loss to Buffalo? If y'all had anything to say about that loss.
Oh, okay, I can tell. So it came down to The defense lost us this game by far. We didn't. We just talked about it. Buffalo was coming in. They were playing for their lives. They were coaching for their lives, etc. They came in. They have to win this game, and I feel like we didn't come in and with the same energy, match it either way at any point. We were lazy on run fits, particular, and I kind of blame Dan Quinn. I think we should have put Micah more off ball because they were just killing us on the run game. So I'm chalking this up to, I mean, Jonathan Hankins is out, but that's not an excuse. Malik Hooker was out. Yeah, offensively wise, I hate that Dak is out he ain't completely out, but he's pretty much is Brock Purdy's MVP to lose. Yeah, to lose, even though it wasn't his fault. I believe the O line had a terrible game. Protection wise, couldn't get nothing going. Mike McCarthy need to call a better game to capture the rhythm earlier. But I just need the Cowboys to. I thought it was enough after we beat the Philadelphia and understanding how important winning these 3 games were, but we'll see. I people said we were exposed on the run. I don't think we were exposed. I just think this opened eyes of like, hey, we need to start paying attention what to do here. I know they're trying to plan for the playoffs. I don't need them to look into the playoffs more because we at least need one home game. One. Luckily, yes. Philly did. I mean, I predicted Philly would lose. Luckily, I predicted they would lose, so they did lose. But I just need the Cowboys for once to take advantage of their own destiny and stop putting it in other people's hands.
All right, John, you got anything to follow up with that?
Nah. I mean, I'm not tripping on that we lost. Like I said last week, I would rather see the Bills in the playoffs than, the Browns or the Steelers or teams like that.
That was for the NFL.
So,
that was for the entertainment.
But what I didn't like,
thanks,
the refs,
Cowboys.
Like, come on, bro. Like, the beginning of the game, and Josh Allen. See, I like Josh Allen at first, but then he trying to sell them calls and stuff. Or the pass, the roughing the passer. Bro, you the biggest dude on the field, and you letting a little.
Oh, yes.
Come on, bro. I respected you, but now you want to do that, and I'm wishing for you to make the playoffs. So we'll see. Yeah, but other than that, I mean,
that's how the first half went. Literally, like their first 3 touchdowns were extended because of like boneheaded penalties. Dude, tried to block the punt, ran into the punter, and got roughing the punter. The penalty you said, and then I think it was one more penalty. I'm forgetting.
Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Protecting his QB.
Yeah, protecting I don't even know why they say. Stupid.
Why would you call that? But he didn't even knock him down. All he did was just ran into him.
Right.
He didn't push him or nothing. He just got in his face. I don't see why the refs gonna call that. Like, they just want to offset it. I mean, it's obvious that the NFL wanted them to win that game, which is once again, like, I ain't really tripping because who wouldn't want the Bills in the playoffs? Because if they don't make the playoffs,
we'll take that.
Then they coach.
Then the coach gets fired, boy, right?
Yeah, he getting the can at halftime, but.
So you saved his job. Gotcha. You was out here saving jobs.
That's what you did, bro. We talked about him, and then you're like, you know what?
It was depressing because I still wanted to at least be a close game. Like, let's get some momentum going. But the way it looked, hey, that run defense, that's our biggest weakness.
Did y'all keep? Because I remember I looked when it was. Did y'all keep Dak late in the game? Because when I looked, I saw the score. And I was like, they scored again. I don't know if, is that like an issue that y'all like? Was that y'all like that?
No, we just needed to end on some rhythm. You can't. You know how you say, how you in the gym,
can't go out with zero.
Finna leave. You can't go out on a miss. Yeah,
can't go out with a zero. We need at least.
To get him his trash yards.
Yes, sir. We need them.
Yeah, about 100 trash yards on the season.
Yeah.
No, but look, Lewis. I remember because last week you were cooking so many people, and I tell you, they listened to everything you said. When you said Dak MVP, book it. I was like, dang boy. You said that boy Santa Clara could never. I said, bro, them boys, they listened to that man perfectly. They gave that man Brock Purdy 4 touchdowns.
I ain't gonna lie. When Brock Purdy win it, I'm gonna feel so indifferent with this MVP. I'm literally calling it the weakest MVP I've ever seen in my life.
Why are you cooking that man, bro? Ain't that man first in pass a touchdown or something like that?
I don't care what your stats are. Like
I feel like
and
that matter
then
though.
Niners fans. I mean, that does matter.
Lamar
Yes, to
led
a
the league
degree.
in passing
But
touchdowns too.
Niners
There's a
fans
fat
over here
asterisk.
with a fat asterisk with the counter with the counter arguments and stuff like how it's all Brock Purdy doing. I mean, he's having a hell of a game, but like multiple former when multiple people are saying the same thing about you, there's some truth to that, and I don't know why they're not seeing it. But I'm calling the weakest MVP ever because dude, I've never seen somebody so stacked, had a team so stacked like this, and everyone's just so impressed with the numbers when we are just ignoring the obvious why those numbers
I
are
mean,
that
it's
elevated.
but
In
them
the
numbers
moment,
are like
in the
they
moment, the
impressive.
Heat,
They really impressive.
in the moment,
Yeah.
the games they did lose, they lost one of those weapons, and he looked totally different. And then there was like, oh, they lost. We lost we lost Christian McCaffrey, but it's like, damn, you lost Christian McCaffrey. It's like you losing your weapons of 8 versus somebody losing a weapons of 10 or 2 or 3, and they having no drop off, but you have a complete change. So it's obvious, like the team around you elevate you. You don't elevate the team.
Anyway, regardless, you don't say book it, man. He said Dak and Moody book it. That was
It ain't
tough.
over.
That's not that.
We never know. We still got 3 games left.
I mean, you
Two
do, but
games. Two games left.
it
But
depends
you're right.
what you say, man. You cooked. I mean, you cooked Detroit too, and them boys they played so good against Denver. I mean, you said Detroit ain't even good. They
Oh,
say everything.
dog.
So
Yeah.
I tell you, that's why I remember I told you I didn't even say nothing to y'all. I said CJ gonna try to break the record against Cleveland. I ain't say nothing to y'all. That man cracked his skull on the Jets turf. They were listening to me. I wasn't even on the pot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't say nothing.
That's because
I
the
just
Texans, y'all take the weak way out.
what's the
When y'all lose, Casey don't show up,
What?
and
What?
and
Yeah,
and Jason,
man.
you just say games that are very winnable, like games against the Jets. You say, well, I don't think we'll win this game, and then
I ain't say we. I ain't say I don't think we win it. I said this is gonna be a tough game because it's raining and that stadium kills
Trap.
people. That's what I said.
would you have declared it a win?
What I would declare to win, I'll tell you like this. Okay, so in my mind, I was like, yeah, we could. It's a higher shot we can win that game and lose that game because I believe the Jets are a worse team than us. But as soon as and before anything came out, before the
Damn.
forecast came out, I was like, you know what? I think we got it.
Relax.
I saw it started rain. I said, good God, I got to play on that turf when it's raining. I said,
They
but
got to
that's
play
it.
on that turf too. You're
I
not
know,
the
but
only
them
one on the
boys be
turf.
on that turf. I ain't been on that turf in years. I ain't been on that turf for like 4 years.
Look, man,
I'm on that turf for the first time, ruined my whole life. I lost all my players in the first half.
Long story short, if we come in here and say, I think we'll win, or I hope we win, or something like that, if we don't declare stuff, it's easy to do that. You have to declare. Like, it's a
Bro, I
win-win for
know.
you. I'll
I
give you
tell
an
you, look,
example.
I've declared.
Like, go ahead.
I only declared one win the whole year. Carolina, we lost. I said I ain't doing that no more. I
Exactly.
learned
And
my
then
lesson.
now it's our turn. It's our turn to do the laughing. Just like when we declare
And
stuff,
you did.
and
You laughed. You had a good time.
well, we only got to get 50% of a laugh. I wanted 100% of a laugh.
That's funny.
I only got 50%. And then last week when y'all lost to the Jets, bro, I had so many jokes lined up. I didn't have it in my heart to get them out.
He was disappointed, bro. He was
Somebody
disappointed.
had
No, but
a
look,
Christmas party.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying? So when we lose, somebody be here bright and early, and we don't get to laugh at their failure.
you an hour late though.
Man,
So
we
it's okay.
gotta soak in a success.
You know what's funny? Micah said the exact same thing, and the whole media like took it like the wrong way. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's so obvious, but okay. Shannon Sharp,
Look, I
I'm
come
talking to
in.
you.
I know the Texans. I know I'm never. I'm not fully. I'm not 100% confident in the Texans to be like we gonna face this team easy dub. Like if we were a better team, then I'd be more confident. But I realize like we have some shortcomings, and obviously when we face these bad quarterbacks on the road, they turn into absolute ballers. So I'm not. There's nothing that gets past me. Like every
But
week is a journey to just get past. Now y'all are more confident, and that's
it's
cool.
only
But
one
me, I'm just trying to
team
get past it.
that you could legitimately say that you don't think y'all would win against, and that was the Bengals game. That's the only time that you could say that. Last week against the Titans, that was a very winnable game. against the
mean,
Jets.
Third string
at first.
That was a winnable game.
I mean, that was hard. It was winnable,
Yeah.
but like with Case Keenum, that was like maybe it was like a maybe. It wasn't like I was confident because I have my third string.
But you came in like declared it a loss.
Because we my whole team got destroyed on that turf. What do I expect to do when I got my whole team out? I got no receivers, I got no linebacker, got no defensive end, I got no quarterback.
We had Noah Brown at the 1.
But yet y'all still won. That was a
Congrats.
winnable. It's
That
a
was
divisional game.
Crazy.
It definitely was winnable. Come on, but y'all got
No,
Schultz back, and then y'all still
it's
got
winnable.
Singletary. You can lean
we
on the
weren't
run.
favored in that
Y'all
game.
still got
That
y'all
wasn't
defense.
the game we were favored.
I'm not saying that y'all be favored, but y'all just come in and say like y'all won't declare any wins. If
Bro,
you never declare,
I came in this year. I had the expectations were low this year in the first place. So it's not like come off some real stuff. So I know you're gonna say as time goes on,
level. He hit MVP
as time
level.
goes on, I know, but even though he hit MVP level and then his skull got cracked, whatever. Like I know that I have shortcomings in multiple spots because we weren't expected to be this good. So I know like since we're not expected to be this good, there's still some big shortcomings in certain areas on the team that can be affected at any moment. So that's why I come in here. I don't know, Casey. I don't know what your mindset is right now. I don't know how confident you are. But
It's still the same place. I thought beginning of the year, I thought 8-9 competing for the South. We're 8-6 competing for the South.
Enough. Get one more win, then he got his expectation. 9 wins.
I said 1.
But still, a lot of these, like with the information we got now, a lot of these games are like it's closer than what y'all saying. Are like y'all have to declare some wins. Otherwise, what's the point of us declaring them? We might as well just say we're gonna lose, and then when we come in and be happy,
then we were 4 inches short. And I was like, why ain't doing that again?
He declared the Jags. But look, I tell you,
listen, he also declared against the Jets too. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
I said 20-10.
And where was he when it mattered? At a Christmas party. So that's what I'm saying.
Y'all more confident. Like the Cowboys, even if we do or do not declare, y'all will always declare. Y'all like you will do it because that's the Cowboy way. You're going to declare like, oh, we're gonna beat these boys easy. You do that. That is y'all's DNA. Me, that's not my DNA. But because I know I ain't got the plot for it.
Yeah, that's
I don't have the plot.
2019.
But that's the easier way to go out.
This is our first year starting to be relevant again. Give us some time.
Yeah, but you give us some time. We were terrible for 3 years. I understand
if like y'all were barely winning or y'all was doing this, but y'all had a person who hit MVP level.
Like 3 to 5 points.
Y'all been winning the same way the Eagles been winning. Close
we win
games.
every game by either like it's 1-score games until the Jets beat us. Every game we've played in the last 10 games is 1-score games. I know.
And how many times have y'all came out victorious in them 1-score games?
4 and 3 of them times, something like that. 4 and 3, barely above 5. Like we lose to stupid teams too, like the Falcons and Panthers. Dang, I wish we took that back. Wish we got them wins back, boy.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
Like last year Vikings.
Yeah, we barely. I mean, the Vikings are more. I think they were more fraudulent because they literally had 11 1-score and they won all of them. That's crazy. That's never happened, and they lost immediately.
Yeah, we lose a couple of them.
But yeah, we lose some, we win. We usually beat the harder ones and we lose to the weaker ones. That's like me in college. Like in college, if I had a hard class, I try harder, and when I had an easy class, I get a B or C because I didn't care. They literally what I am in college. But Lewis, what you about to say?
I don't care what any of y'all say. Dak went 13-3 on his rookie season. I heard that this is a better rookie season than Dak, so I feel like expectations should be higher.
Yo, you had Dak and you had Zeke. And you
got Singletary.
Des Bryant.
Averaging like
Singletary
5.
ain't 2016.
Bro,
He's not 2016.
If you watching the games, Singletary is like that.
Singletary is good. He's not 2016. He's
if we looking at his stats.
40-year-old Jay
not
Layton.
2016. Bro, nah, bro.
He was averaging like 10 a carry against the Bengals. No cap.
Bro, that's the Bengals. Boy, Zeke was doing that
and then
Zeke was breaking off runs every single week, bro.
He literally called game last week, but they called a little ticky-tack, whatever they called last week.
Dak and Zeke were both like 1 and 2 in rookie of the year. Them boys, I don't have that level. I'm not gonna say I ain't got no talent.
Tank Dell wasn't up there.
But that Cowboy team, Tank Dell is really good, but he not the impact of 2016 Zeke. So I'm not even gonna say CJ Stroud, Dak like Dak. His team, I'm taking Dak's team that he had in 2016 over CJ Stroud's team now. I don't know if y'all agree. Maurice, do you agree with me? Am I tripping?
Oh yeah, I'm taking that Cowboys team was fun. It was dope.
And the offensive line was a great offensive line too. The offensive line was the best.
The Cowboys team.
Them boys. So I'm not. CJ, we don't have that.
But John, you doing a good job, dog. I commend you. Keep going though.
Was he in the MVP race? I can't
Who,
remember.
Dak?
Job.
I think Dak probably
CJ
won the
was
MVP
literally
race.
leading it, though. That's the difference. Like he was leading it. Like I was
But
actually
that's 'cause
nervous.
Matt
There was a
Ryan-
point where I was like, "Damn,
That
he
man was
may
nervous. That's
actually win
hilarious.
it." Like no jokes. I actually thought like,
This
"Damn,
man
he
was
may
nervous.
actually
That's
win it."
hilarious.
And when he fell off a little bit, all right, good. Let's cool off a
That
little
man,
bit. But
that
there was
man
actually
hating
a
his blood is
point.
hilarious, boy.
That's new information. That's when we know this team is legit. The
But why
Texans were
CJ?
legit
CJ the MVP because of the way he playing with
and
all the
winning.
little expectation, and he went winning the way he was playing. He was winning games. Like when you look at Dak in terms of what he had around him as well with Zeke and all that. Like Matt Ryan won MVP that year. Matt Ryan was. There was nobody like blowing. There was nobody like just going off like that. Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers were like going off crazy that year. So there was no one like that this year. So that's why CJ was, at one point leading it. But like the
But he
team
was
that we
winning.
have is not comparable. The
Well,
team we
okay.
have right now is not comparable.
I agree to disagree on that, but I'm saying like these teams, bro, like these games, you cannot come in and be like you not expect to win. You got to expect to win.
What game should I have expected to win in this?
The Jets,
The Panthers.
Not when it started to rain.
The Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when it started to
the
rain. That rain
Jets.
stopped.
The only team where I was like, okay, y'all probably gonna lose is the Bengals.
But look, when the season started, I'm gonna lose to the Ravens.
Okay,
The Colts,
that's fine.
I'm gonna split with the Colts. I know we had to play the Steelers. I did not expect to beat the Steelers. We beat the Steelers. That's good. I expect to split with the Jaguars because that's just in my life. I'll tell you the games I expect to win,
Jags
like
out.
100%. This is a game I expected to win. I expect to be the Falcons. Didn't work. I expect to be Carolina. Didn't work. I expect to be Arizona. Almost didn't work, but luckily with a great stop at the end. I expected to beat. I thought we were gonna beat the Jets, and they said it started to rain. And then when it started to rain, I said, okay, now it's a toss-up game because that turf gonna kill me.
What
And
about the Broncos?
The Broncos, like a couple months ago, when they were tough, I was like, okay, we could beat them. But when they were off their 6-game winning streak, I was like, okay, that's a toss-up game because them boys are much better. They playing a lot better now, so I don't know. That's a toss-up game. Just like this Cleveland game to me is a toss-up game. Like we can win, we can lose. A lot of these games to me are just like, let's see, just toss-ups. That's why I'm not saying we're gonna win because I know it's a toss-up. And the ones I expected to win, we lost every single one of them. 0 except for Arizona. We won it for. If I was like the Cowboys, if I talk like the Cowboys, I'd be freaking.
You don't gotta be exactly like
I'd be
you
5-12.
like,
I talk like the Cowboys.
Yeah,
right.
It's a trap game, man. We probably gonna lose this game. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear you. I want. Bro, every game was a trap game for us. No, the Jets wasn't a trap game.
That was a trap game.
Them boys raining on that turf.
Wait, for
what is
the
a trap
Cowboys?
game?
Wait,
Trap
all right.
game.
What's it? No, you tell me what's a trap game. A
Bro, game that seems easy, but it's actually really
difficult.
hard.
How is the Jets game seem easy?
The defense?
Because the reason it seems easy because the reason it seems easy is Zach Wilson in the quarterback position. But then when I realized, it's raining, that turf's terrible, and they got a great defense. That it's raining, that turf terrible. I lost all my players immediately, and that defense amazing. I ain't got no shot.
Nah, I don't think. To me, a trap game was the Cardinals. You think you go in there thinking like, oh, that's an easy win, and you about to get out. You cannot go in and Jesse, you talked about it for weeks about what happened when you play the Jets at home. Like it's a different team, it's a different game. Like that's not a trap. A trap is like, all right, we about to go in there and the Titans, when the Titans played y'all this week, that could have been a trap game.
That was a trap
because
game.
Y'all lost you lost your QBs.
I don't know if it was a trap. I don't think.
But
it was
I'm saying like you lost your
QB.
QB, you lost your man, superstar, whatever.
But
your MVP leader.
I saw the Falcons. The Falcons, they beat the Jets, and I was like, okay, the Falcons beat the Jets. Unfortunately, Zach Wilson has time. I wish Tim Boyle, Trevor Siemian played the game. But
was
the
it
Falcons.
No, it was.
I think it was in New York.
It was.
Maurice, was it when y'all played the Falcons? It was in New York, right?
I didn't watch the fucking game, bro. I don't watch no
I
game.
know. I feel it. Nobody knows. Not a lot of people watch the game.
I don't watch no game.
Not a lot of people watch that game.
We have enough
know,
evidence though for it not to be a trap game. We seen what they did to Mahomes.
No,
we seen what they did to Jalen Hurts. The only person, unless you're saying CJ it's Dak or something, then it would be a trap game. But if you went in there,
I don't know what that meant, but continue. I don't know if that was a shot or if that was good or bad. I don't know. That's all right. Keep going.
I can explain it to you. But
that's all you need to get, bro.
Tua light them up 230-0 without Tyreek Hill. That was terrible.
All I'm saying is it can't be a trap game if you going in and you knowing it's going to be a tough game. You made it very apparent. You made it very apparent that you why you were scared. So if you scared,
only
then
so many.
that's not a trap game. And now
There's only so many-
if we was facing the Cardinals and I said, man, we're gonna lose this game, I think we're gonna lose, you'd look at me like, really?
No, but
You
look,
gonna
you
lose to the
facing the
Cardinals?
Cardinals. Not like you facing like I tell you the games I expect to win. I don't really talk about. I just be honest with you. I just like okay. I just expect to win. I don't even really talk about them. Now the tougher games I talk about, but the games I expect to win, like the Cardinals game, I didn't talk a lot about that. And I know John. I remember the John you trying to trap Casey to get Casey like you go beat the Cardinals. And Casey like no, we gotta see what happens when we face. You got to win this game to face Jacksonville, make it count. So it's good ways to because I asked Mauricio last week. I was like, y'all make the Super Bowl. He had a good PC answer. So keep the PC answers going. That helps you out, bro. We making sure the plot stays correct. That's all I'm trying to do. But I'm trying to make sure the plot stays correct.
PC John for now on.
Now, if it's PC John, that might even benefit you more, babe. The thing is, Lewis, it's not gonna be no PC Lewis. Lewis takes, that man got a lot to say. So it ain't gonna be no PC Lewis. And then we gonna see if you agree with PC Lewis. It's not gonna be PC Lewis, obviously. So we'll see how that goes. But me,
yeah.
I ain't supposed to have all this expectation anyways. I'm gonna try to make I'm just trying to make the playoffs. That's all. I'm just trying to make the playoffs.
Every game ain't no damn trap game. You can only get so many trap games in the damn season.
This game ain't a trap game. This game is a toss. This just
like a toss up. Like I just gotta see it.
We only had like 4 trap games, probably like straight trap games this year. Usually we're the trap game to another team. Like Cincinnati, like to us, like we were a trap game to Cincinnati. If you understand what I'm saying. So a lot of times we are the team that's because
no one
we're not
expected
supposed
us to do that to them.
Yeah,
nobody expected y'all to win, but I mean, if you were keeping up with the Texans, if you were like keeping up with the Texans, you knew you had to come in on your P's and Q's. I mean, he was leading MVP, or was.
No, I think he started leading after that. I think after that.
But I mean, the Texans were balling at that point, so.
And we just lost to Carolina, beat Tampa Bay, and then after beating Tampa Bay is like face Cincinnati, who beat the 49ers. Them boys are hot. They beat the Bills. We in Cincinnati. Now everybody, them Cincinnati fans saying CJ going. Oh, we got that Lou deep. Lou, that's their D coordinator. Lou gonna cook CJ. They were cooking me for a week, but some of them was like, "Hey, this might be a trap game," and it was. There you go.
So you still think the Jets was a trap game?
Yeah. That Lewis said it was a trap game too. He literally said it was a trap game. That man had a whole bit. So yeah.
I said it. I called it. I said Zach Wilson's finna have a good game. And I don't believe CJ Stroud is gonna do good versus a good defense. And I was correct.
I mean, he's faced good defense, but that's a great defense. He's faced a good defense.
I feel like if you call it can't be a trap game.
That boy had 76 yards going into the fourth quarter.
I know, but that's a great defense without Nico Collins. You expect Noah Brown to be cooked. I don't know what you expect with Noah Brown and a bunch of drops.
We saw Case Keenum cook.
You know what Dak had in the fourth quarter?
You saw Case Keenum cook on a decent field with some game prep,
on the bench
a weak game prep, but Noah Brown getting the number 1 receiver prep. I'm telling you, look, ain't no quarterback ever playing.
No, I don't want to hear it. Everybody cooked my quarterback.
How was he looking before he got hurt?
Yeah.
With
76 yards.
Did he have Dalton
like 4
Schultz?
or 5 drives?
Was Dalton Schultz in existence?
Dak? You talking about Dak?
Dak did what? No, I'm talking about CJ. Did he have Dalton Schultz against the Jets?
I don't
Nico
know.
Collins?
No, he didn't. Collins.
Dalton Schultz played this week with Case Keenum. He had no weapons.
Collins.
He had Noah Brown and John Mitchell.
And he
had a quarter or two.
He had first quarter. He had Nico Collins for the first.
How many times did they go down and score, or even get in field goal range?
It's not even that.
In the first quarter, you expect to get 14 points in the first quarter against that team?
But I mean, if the game would have kept going on, it's probably been the same thing.
Y'all let Zach Wilson cook y'all.
Okay.
Okay, what? He ain't finna have a job.
You let Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs let y'all up.
What are we talking about?
And Josh Dobbs was balling.
Exactly.
And Josh Dobbs
balling for like 5 games.
Tried to kill Justin Jefferson. He got benched.
Josh Dobbs don't have a job. Zach Allen means what's his name?
That's why we compare quarterbacks. We compare Reese's quarterback is hilarious. I compare. We just low-key cooking Reese's quarterback is hilarious.
And we was coming off losing our All-Pro. We was heartbroken.
I lost my whole team. You talking about your All-Pro?
In the game, bro. In the game,
you lost some players.
We was coming
off. You can't prepare.
Heartbroken, bro. That changed our whole season.
You lost to a trash quarterback.
You talking about heartbroken, bro? You lost a trash quarterback too.
Only thing he's gonna be doing next year is people mothers. That's all he's gonna be doing.
Josh Dobbs, the third string right now in Minnesota. He's the third string right now in Minnesota.
But he also came in Minnesota and won some big games. The only
That's
games Zach Wilson
He
won
hasn't
is
beat
what?
one.
The Texans,
He
He
hasn't-
beat
the
he beat the
Eagles,
Eagles. You hyping up the
the
Eagles. He
Broncos.
competed against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
okay,
that's
you right.
easy.
So,
the
so
Bills.
how
He
you
did his job. That's it.
so how you gonna
Time
hype
out.
up? How you
We
gonna
can't-
hype up? How you
I
gonna hype
just
him up
seen-
at
I
one
just
point and then
seen-
cook him in
I
this
s-
point when he talking
I
about?
just seen we can't. Here you go
I'm not
again.
cooking him.
You're using multiple
You say
you're not cooking, that's hilarious.
multiple trash teams for for a resume like you did the Chiefs. How many times are you gonna use this Eagles defense? We just seen Drew Lock cook them.
Bro, look, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. We just
I
seen Drew
know,
Lock.
understand. Look, I need to understand.
We
Look,
just seen Drew Lock
Look,
have a field day.
I know, look, because you cooking me on that
Great
Zach Wilson.
game.
I'm telling you, look, y'all boys. I know y'all keep. I'm a guy. I don't be trying to cook nobody because I be chilling. But I don't know y'all boys try to cook me on this one Jets loss where all my players got injured. I'm gonna tell you, look, you face your schedule. You looking at your schedule. You beat all these weak teams. You face good teams every time. Y'all got to improve on the road. Y'all got to beat a good team on the road because we've beaten a good team on the road. Y'all haven't beaten a good team on the road yet. Now you got Miami. That's your last shot to do that. Commanders, you probably gonna beat the Commanders. You probably got that. Got Miami. That's your last shot to beat a good team on the road because that's the biggest issue with y'all. Y'all beat up on the bad teams and y'all don't beat the good teams on the road.
Hold on.
So
I see you go.
Who y'all beat on the road? Oh, the Bengals?
Hold on. Pause.
What was
Was that not a good team?
What was their record when y'all beat them?
Were you not
5 and
hyping up the
4.
Bengals? Were you not hyping up the Bengals? You
Well,
didn't hype up the Bengals?
when did I hype them up?
I think they were like either 5 and 3 or 5 and 4. They were
See
like,
that
now
the
They
team
was
that beat
not
San
over.
Francisco?
They was
We
500.
need to backtrack.
But ain't that the team that beat San Francisco and beat the Buffalo in back-to-back weeks? Was that
Yeah.
not a good team?
that
Who
was
did
it.
they lose to the first week and then the second week?
That thing was
They
Didn't
barely
didn't-
holding
Joe
on.
Burrow have a
Bad teams,
calf
too.
strain? Didn't Joe Burrow have a calf
Yeah,
injury?
he had a calf strain for
He
like
played,
7
didn't he?
weeks.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts he ain't have his shoulder ain't right, his knee ain't right.
Y'all don't
He
use that
ain't
excuse for
right.
Jalen Hurts, though.
Winning.
He ain't
Y'all
right.
don't use that excuse for
He
Jalen
ain't
Hurts.
right.
Y'all cook
What
Jalen Hurts
excuse?
all y'all
Yeah.
can.
Bro,
Y'all don't
like
say
they
he
say,
injured.
if you out there, if you gonna give Burrow an excuse, then let's give Dak an excuse for why he had all those
But
interceptions.
what
Because he
version
was
of Joe Burrow
he
do we
was
play?
nursing the injury.
We
It
didn't
was
play
a-
week 2 Joe Burrow. We played hot winning streak Bengals clicking Joe Burrow. That's what we played. There was no
Y'all played-
Joe Burrow have.
Y'all played Joe Burrow missing over the middle to Tyler Boyd. Difference between y'all losing and winning Joe Burrow. That's what you played.
And that happens. It's still a dub. It's not like we game time and CJ went and got the field goal.
All right, Eagles. Still a dub.
Hey, baby. Hey, I tell you, look. Right now, I'm chilling. Maurice, you did your
It
team
don't sound
did a
like
good
you
job.
chilling, bro. You can't come up here and then come back down and say I'm just chilling.
Oh no,
You're
but
not
nah,
chilling, bro. You
I'm
trying to
back
cook
down.
us.
I'm back down. I'm back down.
All right, we back down too. We right there with you. Hopefully, hopefully we can beat the Dolphins this week. They're the better team, and I guess it's a trap game for us because
It is a trap
them
game,
road
but it's not a
games.
trap game because them boys are a good team. And y'all got on the road. It's not a trap game. That's just
They
all
don't
it
beat
is.
good teams either. So
They don't beat good teams either. So like,
They
what
don't.
we
So
doing?
that's the thing. We'll see. That is true. Them boys are on fraud. Them
So
boys,
we
the
about to
Dolphins.
have a mid offense and see who really the mid is.
But
There you
I,
go.
laugh a little too hard over there, boy.
that man,
Y'all over bowl.
that man Lewis, the case you laugh too hard. That man Lewis is ready to come at that man. That's
Yeah.
hilarious, bro.
Laugh too little
Bro,
too
that
hard.
man,
over
that
there.
man Casey in the text, bro. You be cooking them boys though. I don't know. You be because I know you be as soon as the boys lost. That man,
I'll be letting my emotions get the best of me as it's happening.
So here you go. Here you go with this passive aggressiveness, Jesse over here trying to root him on. And now say what you gonna say about the Cowboys. Go ahead. Put it all out there.
you talking about him?
Jesse, we
talking
on
about
to
him?
you, bro.
Yeah, we
Huh?
all see
talking about
you.
me?
I know your ways. You
No,
yeah.
I've done this since 2019, bro. I know what I do, bro. I've done this since 2019.
We on to your ways, man. We moving like Texans fans from now on.
No, I don't think losing.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was feeling kind of sick earlier. I didn't even know if I was gonna make it. I'm like seriously, and then it's like a last second thing. I was like, all right, I guess I better come.
Casey, if we
Feeling
lose
nauseous.
to Cleveland, are you coming next week?
Yeah, if I got nothing going on, I'll be here.
That's not like that ain't. Nah, that ain't.
Okay, if we lose-
that
if
ain't
we
enough
lose-
of a loss.
I wouldn't.
If we lose to Tennessee that next week at home, you lose.
That
to
ain't
Tennessee
enough.
Titans
It's over.
Tennessee,
Just like
Tennessee, a big Tennessee.
no, it's over.
That's
Unless
At home,
CJ
Tennessee?
come back. If CJ come back and y'all lose, then fine. But if CJ don't come back, it's over. Like it's not gonna hit
he
the
don't get that
same.
laugh. He not gonna get that satisfaction.
not-
He need
yeah,
that.
it's
He need
not-
that man
it's
really
not-
depressed.
Look, just like the
not gonna get that
Eagles. The
satisfaction,
Eagles,
boy.
they not, even if they went out, they not gonna get the satisfaction of, That's why when we beat the Eagles, it was very important because if we had to be the winning
No,
team.
look, hey, I bet a lot of people ain't show up
wait,
because I
we didn't. We
know
beat the Seahawks.
they weren't ready for it. That man Lewis is like that explosion. But we had 8 people
I'm
and went down to
saying,
like
bro.
4. But they weren't ready for that. And
They
that was not
robbing
just
us.
that wasn't just Texan fans. That was all like every fan base that's on this thing just was not ready.
Harrison, I'm
They
talking
robbing
to you.
us.
He said I'm gonna do a check-in at 8:10. I checked on that boy at 10. I said, "Where is my check-in?"
I went to bed real early that night.
Yeah, I know you did.
Hey,
I know you did.
but when
They
that next
robbing
week,
us.
that next week that man was watching the whole game, Snapchat the score. That man standing the. I said, boy, he ready. He up and ready to go, boy. He ready to cook. There you go. So hey, we'll see.
Actually, I only watched I didn't even catch the first part of that Bills game. I only caught that from the third quarter on.
He had a good time, boy.
I didn't care what you called.
That was a good Sunday. Movie.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
I tuned you out.
no, that's good.
Yeah,
That man Mauricio in the sky right now. That's funny.
But
I said that Sunday was
Scott.
good.
at least
boy.
we got our get back from the Eagles.
Yeah,
They
my
was
Monday
talking
was
crazy
good.
too.
Yeah, they were talking very
Look,
crazy.
I'm telling you
he
right
got a
now,
good Monday.
the Seahawks loss was worse than losing to the Bills. 'Cause, man, they had to.
Well, maybe.
Wait, what?
What you mean? We
Drew
played
Lock?
a better Seahawks team.
I know
Drew
he did
Lock,
y'all dirty, but he
Jesse,
not.
you
Come on,
go.
bro.
Don't let Jesse
No,
do
look,
this. 'Cause
hey,
he was
before you think
just
y'all be
over here
comparing,
talking about
y'all
Drew
always
Lock.
compare losses. Who lost worse? Y'all always do this, bro.
It matters. It hurt different. Which
It's
one you
still a
think
loss.
hurt
Y'all both
more,
had
bro?
the same loss, bro.
No.
You be
We
comparing-
No,
lost.
y'all were
you be-
so.
No.
Hold on, pause. You be
No.
comparing losses with the Jacksonville fan. It's like, stop it, Jesse.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I be comparing losses
Stop
with
it.
Jacksonville. When did I do that?
Y'all even compare injuries.
You be comparing touchdowns. Like,
When did I do this? Comparing. When did I do all this?
oh my
You talking
gosh,
about me or you talking about everybody?
You got fan amnesia now.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I need to know what you're talking about. Actually, I compared injuries. When injury did I compare? Concussions? When did I do that? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm lost.
What?
No, what
Yes,
injury? You're
yeah.
saying I compared injuries.
No, I
You
said
compare wins. You compare touchdowns. You can compare C.J. Stroud, nitpicking C.J. Stroud compared to C.J. And Trevor Lawrence all this time. Like,
You
I
said
mean, you
they,
compare
they laughed
quarterbacks.
about
You compare
Tank Dell,
quarterbacks.
and then the week
Yeah,
after, got hurt.
yeah.
Trevor Lawrence,
Yeah.
and then the week after,
No, I mean,
CJ got hurt.
I mean, that's the karma. But I'm not comparing. I'm just saying they laughed at me, and now I'm not laughing. I don't want nobody getting.
Nah, you okay?
You definitely did. Oh my
It
god.
was- you probably
I did
didn't
not
say
laugh, but
ha
I'm not
ha
a
ha,
sicko,
but it was
I'm
you
not no
was laughing
sicko,
in your
bro.
head.
No, that boy.
I will not know
Bro,
laughing,
you
bro. I'm
even
not no
laughed at
sicko,
Will
bro.
Levis when he was looking
I
like
ain't
a
laugh at Will
Family
Levis.
Guy. Yes, you did. So
His
you
I
teammate
said-
laughed at him. His
Who
own
sent that
teammate laughed
meme?
at him.
We're on to you,
teammate laughed
Jesse.
at
We're on to
Somebody
you.
sent that meme.
I just sent y'all some. I
Yeah.
just sent y'all some. But I ain't
You
laughing.
said
at
I'm you.
Funny-
Long
funny
story
how
short,
picked
you
it
said
up.
I'm glad that happened to him in that uniform.
Nah, that's good.
Yes, you did.
Nah,
Am I tripping?
nah, bro.
I plead the
Nah,
fifth.
Long
man.
story short, bro. You said.
You're
I
not tripping.
All right. Oh yeah, my
Plead the
bad.
fifth.
We
I ain't
on
say nothing,
camera.
bro.
Yeah, something like that though.
I ain't say nothing, bro. All I
But
know
like
is,
I
bro,
said, the
I don't
Eagles.
compare.
If you
I'm
ask
not
both
comparing
fans
them, but-
which one was worse, the Eagles will
See,
tell
that's
you
why I need.
they
That's
lost
why I
was
need
worse.
my man.
Because
I
if they
need my
win,
man out here because I can't.
and plus they don't have another opportunity. They don't have another opportunity to prove that they legit.
I'm
I need-
a cook him.
Playoffs.
No, look, I need my
Well,
man
yeah,
to
the
come in
playoffs.
here to see because look, y'all, because obviously y'all is always gonna be in the Cowboy point of view. I need that Eagle point of view, and I need to see his beef with y'all. That's why I need. That's very important to me. I gotta see. I'm a guy who looks at both
Okay,
perspectives.
I'm gonna take my cowboy hat off.
Yeah,
And
take
I'm
that
gonna
bias
be
off,
real.
boy. That bias
I'm gonna be
strong, bro.
real with you. What's going on with the Eagles? Jalen
Okay,
Hurts has regressed. His turnovers have gone up, both interceptions and fumbles. They
lost their coordinator.
the Shane Steichen coordinator change that has been a very big loss to them in a major way, and it
Same thing with
shows
Carson
how.
Wentz, though. Same exact thing happened with Carson Wentz. The
No.
same OC went to Indianapolis. No, I'm saying the OC that made the boys look really good. Both went to Indianapolis. Both
But
did well in
the
their first year in
whole
Indianapolis, and yeah, now they're both.
the
regressing.
reason why it looks bad because apparently Shane Steichen really simplified the game for Jalen Hurts compared to Brian Johnson. And honestly, I think that's a
I
knock
hate
on
Brian
Jalen
Johnson.
Hurts. He's been very bad. They gone away from this RPO one read because he was only reading one person last year, and they were just playing for the third in short and doing a tush push. Also, the defense has taken a huge step back. Like I said, they would.
Lost. They lost their coordinator too. So Jonathan
The
Gannon.
coordinator, the coordinator. I mean, I don't think he was that big of an impact. I thought they were.
It's not as big as Shane Steichen, but yeah.
Yeah, it was not as big, but I thought they had holes last year.
Yeah, Matt Patricia
But
is tough. Yeah.
now it's the main guys that they're looking as bad. They're looking very bad. Bradbury, I told you, Bradbury was washed. Slade is washed, and they've been getting cooked. This is still hats off. By the way, this is unbiased Cowboys fan right now speaking, and So if I go back over the Eagles schedule, man, I really do need to go back over because in those games I was telling them everyone was they was just skimming over those games and counting them as wins, and I was saying like, no, I think you need to really like look at what's going on in these games. That should be alarming. When you play Mac Jones threw for 394. You played Sam Howell twice. Sam Howell twice threw for like plus 300. Dak carved you up. Mahomes had a good game. It just came down to, the controversial play. The Bills. Obviously, you know the 49ers, what happened there. So all these games that the defense is just not holding up, and they're giving a lot of yards and points on the passing, and y'all like, oh no, the defense is still good. It's like your antenna should have been up then, but now we have your undivided attention because now they're losses. And Shannon Sharp said it best. He was like, you shouldn't accept anything you will take in a loss in a win. So any bad thing that happens in a win, you should also address in a loss, and that's what the Eagles have not done.
Well, let me ask. Okay, this is one of the last things I'm gonna do. I need Lewis, put your cowboy hat back on. I need you took it off, put it right back on. You know what I'm saying? Because I need the cowboy hat back on. How you feeling, man? How you feeling, bro? Y'all you feeling good, right? Because last week we finished the pod with you saying a lot of things and you were really excited. I'm curious, you still excited? Or are we like, John said he PC now. Are you PC lose takes? Is it PC lose takes or is it still lose takes? Like how
y'all beating the Dolphins?
I hope so.
Yeah,
there you go. So. That's what you're supposed to say. Yeah.
I can't think of a reason why we would.
Yeah, I can't think of a reason why we. Yeah, but
now they're gonna win. Just because they did that, now they're gonna win. Now they're gonna win the game.
Tua looking good too.
And he MVP.
You know how I feel about Jalen Waddle, so man, it's gonna be a very tough game.
If the Cowboys can stop the run, I promise you they'll stop. They'll shut down the entire offense. I'm calling it. If they can shut down Raheem Mostert, Tyreek Hill will not go off. Because that's what the Cowboys want to do, and that's what the Cowboys do not understand. Teams are going to make you earn the right to rush the passer. Until you can do that, you're going to you want to pin your ears back, Micah, and get sacks. They're going to make you earn it, and I don't think teams want to pass on this. Now Tyreek Hill has been on another level, but I just feel like pass rush plus. I don't know which DB they're going to put on him. I think they should put Bland on Tyreek Hill this game because I feel like bigger receivers are for Gilmore and smaller ones are for Bland.
Yeah, I think y'all can win this game. I actually believe that. I really believe y'all can win this game. Like Dolphins haven't really, Dolphins aren't. They're fraudulent. So
I think y'all can beat the Browns too, because at home,
definitely toss up game. So toss up, boy. I think y'all toss up. I think y'all game a toss up.
I like y'all.
My honest opinion. So, I mean, just looking at the playoff outlook, I don't care who we play, but I would rather play the NFC South winner.
There you go. Get that 5th seed. I feel it. Yeah, I feel it.
Seeing what we did to
Brady.
Baker Mayfield.
Huh?
You facing the Bucks. You probably face the Bucks again.
Bucks
Beat
again.
Brady. Now beat Baker.
But
It's either Bucks.
I
We
kind of want
gotta
that.
play the Bucks
I
or the
was thinking that
Rams.
too, but I kind of want that 2 seed.
Yeah, I know you want the 2 seed. I know we have to face the
So
Rams
we can
again.
avoid
The
them
Rams gonna be.
boys.
I
They
mean,
got the
we
title.
demolished the Rams the first time we played
Got
them. We
that title now.
completely demolished them. But yeah,
we'll see how that works. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be fun. The next week, hey, Merry Christmas to everyone because Christmas gonna happen. The Monday game is gonna be fire. Ravens versus 49ers is gonna be fire. I'm going to the Christmas game. A lot of people going to that Christmas Eve game. They expect the Stroud versus Watson. They got Flacco versus Keenum. Hopefully, it's still exciting. And hopefully, Keenum. But I put all the chips in the table for you, bro. Be a legend, bro. This is big. Be a legend. We spent all these tickets on this, all this money on this game, bro. Be a legend, bro. But that should be interesting. And the Cowboys, they face the Dolphins. See how that goes. Eagles fan, hopefully coming next week. Who the Eagles play? The Giants. So
they
that
play
should be
on Christmas.
Y'all better watch that Jets versus Commanders game.
And that is the worst defense versus the worst offense. That's what it says.
Exactly. 30-second offense versus 30-second defense. Somebody got to break.
Something got to give, right?
Something got to break. Y'all better watch that.
They need to flex y'all all the way off of TV, period.
Oh, my God.
ESPN 3.
I don't think we on TV. Now we on
3?
TV. Are we on TV? No, there's no way.
No, of course you are. We not on TV. You're in TV in New York, obviously.
Wait, y'all got a primetime game?
Oh, okay. I don't think so.
Oh,
I
thought you said Christmas
game.
That's your NFL Plus, probably.
They need to play privately. They need to play no cameras.
At a high school game, go to high school, play at a high school field.
That's gonna be a fun matchup for. And a shout out to Carolina versus Atlanta, 45-cent tickets. That's
45 cents. You're lying.
45-cent tickets. Everybody get into that game. Why? If you just want to go and just see what's like sitting down there,
I might just want to go get some food. Go get some food there. I don't know.
The fees cost
order some
DoorDash. Damn, that's
45 cents is they down bad.
So hey, we gotta see. I'm gonna look Commanders and Jets. I'm curious what the tickets are for that.
This got to be at Carolina. Though.
It's probably. No, yeah, it was in Carolina. It was like 100 people. Not 100 people, but it was like the game was really, 45 cents. That's fine. 45-cent tickets.
Interesting.
But yeah, thank y'all guys for watching. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's the road to 1,000. Hey, we're gonna have a fun week next week for sure, man. Because
any streams?
I don't know. I ain't streaming on Christmas. I don't know. And obviously on Christmas Eve, I'm be doing something very active. So maybe it's a vlog. Maybe I give you guys a vlog. We'll see.
Do we want to see the inside of a Texan stadium?
It looks nice.
He's nice.
It looks nice. It's not as good. It's not. I'm not gonna say as good as AT&T Stadium because that stadium guys don't. But it is a nice stadium, and it got better turf than that New York Stadium. It got better turf. So
and it's indoors. Better turf. Indoors.
Yes, it is indoors. Retractable roof. So if it rains, we can close the roof so it doesn't affect the game. That's beautiful. Because the Jet Stadium kill me 2 ways.
I want y'all to feel it. 12 man.
But yeah, they are the 12 man. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next video. We out of here.
13, 14, 15 man.